on your input, because that was barely there.
Yeah.
Once BZ hit that blunt or whatever the fuck it was.
That Four Loko and the blunt. That boy was gone.
You hardly talked.
Well, yeah,
Like,
you
he
should
was
have saw
fucked
him.
up.
Yeah, I was like,
homeboy was fucking gone, dude.
For real.
I felt bad for him because I was like, somebody was like, nobody made you smoke, and then right in the beginning of the episode, I'm like, nuh-uh, you smoke up, bitch, it's your birthday.
Yep.
but nobody did.
Yeah, I felt
It wasn't like
shit.
Amy had a gun to his head, so
Yeah,
he
right.
got what he deserved.
I knew
you're gonna mix shit like
I knew
that.
I knew it was gonna
Right.
be really bad whenever he went outside. Like he stood up, and I was like, oh yeah, he's gone. He's done for.
And that's why I stopped doing that whenever I was like 14.
Well, it was sativa. Like once he told me it was sativa, I was like, yeah, no, this
You
is not
should,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't know it had that kind of effect on you.
Yeah, it gives me a headache, makes me nauseous and
See,
everything.
yeah, I remember you telling me in Washington that it gives you a headache, but I didn't know it made you nauseous because you had indica. So I was like, whatever. He'll be all right. And then you were not all right. I felt like shit. I was like, damn.
Dude, I didn't know there was a difference between indica and the other one.
One of
for
them,
the longest time.
yeah, one of them's like an upper, one of them's a downer. Supposedly, I don't know enough about weed to,
Right.
ironically, STS 420.
Sativa, you'll feel mostly in your head. Indica, you'll feel more in your body.
Fuck all that noise. Anyway, this episode is also brought to you by Manskizape, you hoe ass
Hey.
motherfucker.
Manscaped,
You know what I'm saying?
Manscaped.
We'll talk about that
Yeet.
little bit later. Oh, and another announcement. We have a merch shop, a merch site, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So we got shirts, coffee mugs, and hats and shit. Go check it out.
Condoms, all that shit.
Yeah. Use condoms. straight
With holes.
straight out of Israel's private stash. Go check that out. We got the shirts, the logo shirt, Sugar Skull, the Loudmoufs, and we got a hat and
Coffee mug?
Yeah, logo coffee mug. Yeah, with both sides. And if you see the price, don't get freaked out. It's a 15-ounce big ass coffee mug. So
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's
Dope.
huge.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, who wants a fucking little ass 11-ounce coffee mug?
Nah.
Coffee fiends are gonna want to,
Big
go
ass
to-
Yeah.
ass.
You can travel with it.
I need my hair.
11 ounces
Especially-
is probably about that big. It's 15 ounces.
No, this is 16.
16. So
Yeah.
it's not much smaller than that.
Yeah, it's about the right size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough coffee to get you throughout the day.
Fuck
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you putting in there?
Okay,
Irish coffee?
as long as they're not like your mom, then
Yeah.
What do you mean?
she drinks coffee all day long, like
Hey.
32
You know what I'm
ounces.
Throughout the day, bro.
She has a whole vaccine, not
Yeah.
vaccine,
She- syringe.
She
Yeah,
can
syringe.
drink like a whole pot of coffee is nothing to her. That's-
Hell yeah, dope.
What episode is this? Episode 5?
Episode 5.
Episode 5, Loudmoufs. Yep.
Loudmoufs.
I'm Zeke.
I'm Israel.
Brian.
Jaja,
AKA
aka Jessica.
You know what I'm saying? I always get these fucking tags mixed up now.
The Loudmoufs.
That's what I do now.
We're fucking dying.
If it happens, bro.
We are all.
If it happens on air. Speaking of, let's get the bitch rolling.
You know what time it is.
STS 420.
Presents the Loudmoufs.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I said over easy! Shut the fuck up.
You don't want no part of this shit.
Look out, faggot!
So what you gotta do is serve right back.
I can't get jiggy with this shit! Time Murphy! The end is near! We are all gonna know!
You're tacky and I hate you.
I love that tag, man.
You're tacky and I hate you.
James hit me up. I don't know which one he was talking about. He got all redneck and shit on me. He said that the dude, I guess, I don't know if it was the tag or the whole shit together. He was like, man, I love that shit. He's like, that shit is funny as hell.
It is. It's got a lot of great stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. All
don't
of our
want no part
retarded
of this shit.
personalities.
Right.
You don't want no part of this shit.
I love that's like one of my favorite lines.
Mine is though. I wipe my own ass.
I wipe my own
And
ass.
then Goofy too when he
Oh, yeah.
paused.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just throwing random shit together.
it's great.
I might take out the I can't get jiggy with this shit and put she doesn't even go here.
Yeah,
Hell
you should
yeah.
try that just to see what it would sound like because I love that line.
I'm probably
Go
gonna have
here.
to redo the whole thing then because I cannot find that session. I don't know what the fuck I did with it.
Bruh.
And I save everything. So I don't know where the hell it is.
Well, if it's gonna be more of a pain, then just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
It's good the way it is.
Yeah, people seem to like it, so that's what it is.
It's still funny. I can't get jiggy with this shit. Like
can't
everyone
get-
knows where the fuck that
I
comes
can't
from.
get jiggy with this shit. I need what we need for just an individual drop is don't shoot me, baby. I got a girlfriend. I got a wife on the side.
I couldn't love that part. I got wife on the side. That shit fucks me up.
That's fucking hilarious. I love that movie.
Oh man.
Got a wife on the side.
I mean, Brian, do you have a wife on the side?
He might.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not. I feel like he does.
So you think I should investigate?
I think you should make a Facebook specifically just to investigate.
How in the hell are you going to use that?
Are you crazy? That's how women find out dirt on every dude.
Oh yeah.
What?
Fuck yeah! The social media what's it called? God damn it! What's
Make,
it?
like, fake accounts?
SMI social
Yeah.
media investigators, whatever. Oh yeah, they know how to do it. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure if I take time and effort to investigate Brian, I'm going to find out that he plays video games and watches Netflix so
Facts.
or Hulu lately. So
Oh yeah. But you know what's crazy? Is, like mostly all the people I follow on Twitter, I've been following since like 2009. So like I'm kind of friends with them, and these chicks will be like, "Yo, so tell me why I was talking to this dude, and I went on his Facebook because he had like 3 Facebooks. One like I guess like a personal one for his family, and the one where he can just wild out. But on his, yeah, just like
he
holler
said he
at all
was
the
leading
females.
just double life.
Oh, more than that. So he also had multiple Instagrams and Twitter accounts that she didn't know about. And so she was like, you know what? I've been with him for like 5 months. Let me dig into this. Well, going to find out while they were dating, mind you,
Bruh.
he got married.
What the?
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Did she get invited to the wedding?
I
wish.
highly doubt it.
That would have been great.
For real?
But yeah, she was like, what the fuck? So she started posting this whole thread because Twitter only allows you 240 characters.
Yeah.
So she had like a 30-something thread tweet. And I was like, holy shit. So I
My
messaged her.
gosh.
And I was like, bruh, how did you not notice? I was like, you said many months ago, I guess after they first started dating, why do dudes fall asleep so fast whenever you're not with them? Meaning he wasn't responding to her texts or calls because he had his phone on. He had his phone off because he was with this old lady. And I was like, I tried to tell your stupid ass. I was like, you don't like to listen. I was like, yeah, just don't. Pay the dumb Mexican no mind. I'm trying to help you out. Stupid
I remember
bitch.
seeing a movie about that where this guy he had 3 different wives in 3 different states.
Was that the John Ritter movie?
No.
That was a good movie though. The Lifetime movie.
No, this
Was that the one
wasn't
where
John
he was
Ritter.
killing all of his wives and shit? You
What
remember
the
that one?
hell?
No, that's a different one. That's a good one too, though. That's
Yeah,
a really
dude.
good
He's
one.
like he's giving all of his wives cancer and shit. He has like an old ass radiator. He's shaving stuff
Now
off.
that nigga played the long game. Seriously.
Yeah, the long game.
Brian?
Yeah.
Like
The
he
longer-
literally lived
longer.
way longer. He was slowly poisoning them.
Yeah.
And then they would die.
Yeah, they were like healthy women, like working out,
Mm-hmm.
all kind of shit. But then all of a sudden, their hair started falling out, and they're like, it's like they were going through different.
You don't remember what he was using?
Yeah, it was he was like a metal file, but
He
he
was
shaving
shaving down
like a radiator or some or
selenium,
radio.
Selenium.
It
Or
was like a
something.
radio, right?
It was selenium that he was shaving and then putting inside of like he had like their coffee that they made
Yeah.
Yeah.
special. He would put that in their coffee. They're drinking it. They are digesting it every meal, every day, and slowly it
Damn.
makes you
Yeah,
die.
sick. Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was
but when it
poisoning,
comes,
yeah.
but you're going to the doctor and stuff, then it's just looking like some type of cancer or some other disease.
Yeah.
He was smart,
And
but
was
he got caught
and he was a doctor.
How did he
So-
get caught?
because the last wife he tried doing that to. She found out.
Did he die? Is that the one where he died because he had to go to 3 Thanksgivings, and he had a
No,
heart attack?
That's the other guy who was married to 3 wives in 3 different states.
Okay,
That's the
okay.
doctor you're talking about. You got them mixed up.
Okay, yeah.
But they were both doctors. The other guy had 3. He was leading 3 separate lives. He had a wife and a family in one state, a wife and a family in another state. But he's a doctor, so he could fly.
Right, anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. And they knew that he had out of town business all the time.
So it made sense.
It made sense. But yeah, he ended up having a heart attack because he
couldn't take it
couldn't
anymore.
handle it. I don't know why they would.
Why would you make 3
want
families?
to try to do
Yeah.
that?
I mean,
Shit.
like
That doesn't
having
sound
one
exciting.
family is just like
Yeah.
tough on its own. Like, no offense to my family at all. I'm just saying, like,
It's a
there's
lot.
always drama. There's always
yeah.
something about that, money, land, yada yada
This
yada.
nigga's paying for 3 different houses, all these different
I
kids.
don't know what kind of doctor that motherfucker, or whatever the fuck he was doing.
He was a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know doctors make good money. Well, then again, the inflation. So maybe
Right.
he didn't have to make that much back then.
That to me,
Either
that's
way,
just nuts.
that's crazy. 3 houses.
3 houses.
3 wives.
And 3 separate children with
Families,
all of
yeah,
them.
families.
And
Yes.
then like, fucking A, like the bills and all that.
That's what I'm saying. I just hear a bunch of
Fuck
money
that.
going
Yeah.
out. I mean,
I'm just like, bruh, what are you doing?
what is so exciting about that? Ooh, I get to pay more. Yeah, that's not cool.
Like, I guess if you were
he
a
wasn't
younger,
Mexican, that's for sure.
yeah, if you were, maybe if he was a younger guy with no
Yeah,
kids and you were just
I don't
sleeping
know.
around,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like
Well, yeah, that'd be-
that's a different. Yeah,
But I mean, come on, having 3 different families.
motherfucker, if you're gonna have 3 wives, get a vasectomy. You know what I'm saying? Like, save yourself a little bread. That way you ain't gotta fucking football for a kid is not cheap. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Especially when he's doing it like how Tuck is doing it and have to pay all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
equipment and all
yeah.
that. Man.
Yeah, that shit is
and depending on the
expensive.
state, does he have like 3 different cars? That's you got to pay.
Well, yeah, all of his wives have their own vehicles.
property taxes. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
bruh.
Yep.
I just see money, dude.
That bitch is dumb.
That bitch is dumb. Dumb
That's
as
what he
fuck.
is.
Like if I was a kid, I'd been like, man, that guy's smart. And now I'm just like, dude, I was seeing his numbers, and I'm like, fuck, fuck that.
That alone would give me a fucking heart attack.
So I'm saying he
For
wonders
real.
why he had a heart attack. Dumbass. I mean, he asked for it.
Yeah,
He got
for
what
real.
he deserved.
Y'all ain't even lying about the numbers. Sometimes we'll take Kane to the vet, and they're like, "Oh, he needs a trifecta. It's like $30 a
Yep.
month." I look at Kane, I'm like, "Are you worth it?
Are you really worth it?
Do we really need you around?"
Like-
Sarah, like, it's $29.99. Just grab it. I'm like, I don't know.
Tell Kane, I'm starting to become less and less
Fond of you.
fond of. I'm starting to care less and less about your well-being.
Damn, $4,000.
Bruh, speaking of that little fat shit, so take him on a walk every day, and me and Sarah were making fun of Kane at one point because where we live, there's like y'all seen there's like a little neighborhood, like a what's it called, like a
Cul-de-sac?
subdivision thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where we take him basically.
Cul-de-sac?
Yeah, well, no, it's it's like a subdivision thing. It's a whole area, kind
Yeah,
of like
just a subdivision.
Yeah, but there's like a pond we take him around, like a long ass pond. And one time she was walking him, she said that he fell in a hole, like all the way
What
up
the
to
hell?
his ass and to his tail and everything. And I was like, how does his literally big ass fall in a hole? I was like, there's no holes over there. So we were walking, we couldn't find it, and finally she found it. And it's I'm talking like maybe, I don't know, 10 inches long and like maybe 4 inches wide. And I was like, Kane fell in there? Fucking how? So the other day before, yesterday, these kids hung a bunch of dog treats on a fence so Kane could take one every day as we take him on a walk. They see us. Well, I forgot that they did that. Kane pulled me off the fucking sidewalk, bruh. I went all the way up to my hip into that hole.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, sorry, Kane, I get it now.
Yeah, well, no, I don't understand how you'd fall in there. I just don't understand how he'd fall in
Yeah,
there.
both
He's
of his
bigger
legs
than
too.
you are.
Yeah, I only got like 10 pounds on him. Bro,
I
my
figured he'd have
whole
10 pounds on you.
bro, my whole shit was all in there, and it was really embarrassing. This lady walked by, she was walking by, and then I fell, and I was like, whoop! And I did like the split. And she was like, oh my! She was like, how the hell did that happen? I was like, bitch, don't judge me. Don't you
Tell,
judge
I'm
me.
just a little boy. I only weigh like 20 pounds.
This is an extra large kids shirt. Bitch, leave me be.
No, look, I'll show you the tag.
Just medium.
Right, medium.
Wearing extra smart.
Gosh.
That shit was embarrassing. And then the whole way back, I was like, I'm sorry, Kane. I forgive you. I mean, I apologize. And Kane was looking at me like, you motherfucker. You think I was lying? Like, it's a big ass hole. But what's deceiving about the hole is you see grass, but there's no dirt underneath it, most of it. So it's actually like a fucking 10-inch hole. Like, it's like circumference, just 10 inches all the way around.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, because the grass is so thin, I mean, the dirt underneath is so thin, it just, I guess they use that as like a water drain, like a secondary water drain. Bro, my whole ass was like, whoop. I slipped in there all the way up to the hip, and I looked at that lady. I was like, "Help! like, please help me!
Play.
She was just like, how
Give
the
me
hell
your-
did that happen?
Oh shit! If you would have been like, "Give me your hand," and then give her your small hand, she'd be
don't-
like, "What the
Give
fuck?"
me your other
My
hand.
strong hand.
Give me your other hand.
Give me the third hand.
That one's even smaller than the baby.
Got both double small hands. No, it would be much more efficient if I did have 2 small hands. I could just buy 1 pair of gloves.
Right.
Instead of buying like 2 different ones.
Yeah, it's trash, bro.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
You know what? I have never seen you wear gloves.
I generally don't.
I would love to see you wear gloves.
Even whenever I was working in like landscaping and shit, I just wouldn't wear gloves. They always give you one like a complimentary pair. They're like, here, even though you're fucking 5'6" with 116 pounds, here's a quadruple X glove. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like,
Do you really weigh 116 pounds?
yeah, I just went to do a
Check up.
what's it called? A drug screen and a physical.
Oh, right.
116.
116.
116 and a half.
And a half. He has to add in the half because
Yeah.
that's going to make a difference.
Yeah. I was like, people are like, oh, I'm 5 and a quarter or 5'7" and a quarter. They're like, you're 5'7", dude. Stop.
No, I
shit
say
doesn't count.
5'2" and a half because that half.
Well, half,
is-
yeah, half
Yeah.
makes a difference, but a quarter,
Nah.
no.
I have to
You're-
say
you're
that.
5'7".
Yeah, it's like you're 5'7". Just stop.
Just stop.
I have a question.
What's up?
A man's penis.
Yes.
What do we? Okay, this is a weird question. I just thought of this, so I'm trying to find a way. I'm trying to find a way to word it. If a woman or a man or whoever looks at a dick size, how are you judging it? Soft or hard?
You have to judge it hard.
Yeah.
You
Really?
can't judge it
That's
soft.
what I think.
I feel like that's a male bias, though.
No,
It is, but the thing,
It is. Yeah. No.
It is.
honestly, I agree.
Really?
I do because
well,
you really won't know the real
Yeah, because a woman,
length of it
a woman
until
or
it,
whoever's
you
going to
know,
use it isn't going to use it when it's
when
soft.
it's soft.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, not to mention, but there's a lot of other things that are variables. Okay, like because I know that the size can change depending on if it's a little cold in the room.
Yeah.
It shrivels up some and looks all fugly and
Yeah.
shit. So
Like it's shy.
you got scared, but
Scarred.
you really don't know the real size of it until it comes out to play. Then you'll know what you're working with.
Damn.
Well, I mean that's the only way to really know,
Right.
right? Otherwise,
I guess okay.
okay.
That
Because
makes
if you
sense, yeah.
judge a guy based off of him just dropping it and you seeing it when it's soft, all ladies would be like, "All right, peace." Like I can't deal with that. It's
Well, no.
ugly. It's just it's
So-
I
whatever.
think
mean,
I think
'cause they're-
Jamaicans would beg to differ.
yeah.
Wait, why is that?
Jamaicans.
Jamaicans? What? That's what they ride to get to America, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, I don't know about other women. I know me. I'd have to judge it.
I got
hard.
one Jamaican friend, and
And
this
you've seen
some
his
bitch,
shit?
like he could wear the loosest fucking like sweats, and I'm like, all right, man, how about you fucking put that thing on a leash? All right,
Damn.
yeah, it's a monstrosity. It's fucking ridiculous.
So what? You get jealous?
Oh no, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, what the fuck? He's the blessed one. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I mean, I'm stuck with what I'm stuck with.
Lying. You ain't lying.
I don't
So
know.
what do you-
I have no idea where that question came from.
So, how would you judge it then?
Well, I guess now that we just had that discussion, probably hard. But I mean, like for like if we're talking a normal average size penis, like let's say what is average 6'7"? 6?
No, I thought it was 5
Okay,
something.
that's what you got to tell yourself to make you feel better. All right, cool. I thought it was like 6 or 7. Hard anyway.
Yeah, I think it's like 6. The global average.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6, 7.
I've never done research in this. So
Either have I.
I have no clue.
But you'll hear like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Like women will be like, I prefer average because they're not size queens. But like, I guess let's just say 5 to 7, whatever. Right? Wait, what were we just talking about? Totally blanked out.
Dicks.
Obviously dicks, but I can't remember where I was going with it.
No, you were saying
How
how,
to
you
judge
judge
them.
it.
Yeah, how to judge it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're a guy who has a fucking massive, like if you got one of these in your pants, like a fucking
And it's not hard.
6
Okay,
inch-
well that's what I'm saying. Like if you're working with something like this and it's
Soft.
supposed to be soft,
Does it
I
grow
would
much
run.
more? I don't know. Does it grow much bigger than that?
You're a guy. I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, because then that brings in the whole debate of growers and showers.
Yeah. See, this I will say this: when I do watch porn, I'm not the kind of guy who looks at dicks like that.
Yeah.
But apparently, according to Joe Exotic,
God, you're going based off of that idiot.
no. I'm saying, yeah. Apparently, his theory is if you like the bigger dicks, you're not that straight. But what I'm saying is like I just don't look at it. I don't know enough about other guys' dicks
I guess.
to know.
Okay, I don't know.
have no idea where this conversation is going.
I would have to.
I don't know why you.
I would have to
I
think
have
that
no idea.
if you're dealing with this and it's soft, that I would think that yes, it could still get. It's going to get bigger because it's going to get hard. I don't know. That's what I would think. But honestly, I would still run. I mean, there may be some women that are into their shit getting torn up and everything, but I'm good. Run, bitch, run.
Size queens love that shit.
No, I think you should judge a man by the size of his heart, not the size of his dick.
Depending on what you're trying to do with that guy.
That's true. That's very true.
He's trying to get in and out.
yeah, then totally. Judge his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel bad for micro penis guys.
Micro penis?
Have you ever seen that interview with Dr. Phil?
No.
Where he was like, Dr. Phil, I have a micro penis. He was like, it can't be that bad. He goes, erect, it's no bigger than my thumbnail. And Dr. Phil looks at the camera and he goes, we'll be right back after this break.
Wait, that's a real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Micro penis?
Whoa.
Fuck yeah, that's a real thing.
I've never heard of that. I mean, I've heard the word. I just didn't know that was an actual thing. I thought it was just a funny word.
It is a good insult, but
good
I guarantee
insult, that's what I
you
thought.
there are guys out there with that. Same.
Wow.
Again, there's nothing they can do about it.
Well, yeah, it's not their fault.
This is
kind of sad for them.
It is. That's one of the things where I don't really feel bad for if someone's super fat, if someone has fucked up teeth, whatever. That's something that you can work on.
Yeah.
But
they could control that.
Yeah.
But with what you're born with, that's not.
Yeah,
it's not
that's
their
the
fault.
thing. Yeah.
And they've gotten shit for it their entire lives.
you know
Their parents were talking shit to them.
Right when they were born.
The dad's like, oh, he gets that from your side of the family. Fuck that shit. I know I didn't make that. No, but what was really fucked up is when they did come back from break, there was a lady who, she was clearly doing this to be a dick, a straight up cunt hole. She was like, she has a big clit. She was like, if he's being honest about the size, then my clitoris is bigger than his penis. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bitch move right there.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
make him feel, I mean, he's already going on national
What's really-
television.
Yeah.
And he's admitting this.
Here's what's fucked up. He had his leg crossed, his hands like this, fingers interlocked, twiddling his thumb, and he's just shaking his head like, yeah, she's right. Deep down, he's like, oh, this is where I kill myself.
Yeah, I'm dying tonight.
I mean, either way, he can still pleasure her with
orally,
his mouth.
but
but for him, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely got the short end.
What would you? What would y'all do? What would y'all do if you have a micro penis?
If I had one, I'd go to the doctor.
What can you do?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, if you get a surgery in there,
are you asking how would they act or how would they react?
Would you ever
or would
approach
you be able
women?
To deal with it?
Do you think you'd be able to approach women?
I'd just get a sex change.
Really?
Yeah.
You just start transitioning.
I'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to cut my losses.
You're like, I already got the clit. Just slip me open, doc.
Yeah.
Turn the taint into something else down there.
Damn.
That's crazy. Poor guys.
Poor guys.
For real, poor guys. I mean, fuck. What do you do in that situation? You know.
What would you do? I don't know. How do you handle it?
Suicide is bad.
Really?
Become a scientist.
Really? You would kill yourself just because you
Become a
don't have a big
billionaire.
dick?
Probably not. If I had my mindset now, where sex isn't the only thing I think about, then no, I'd probably be like, well,
Yeah.
I'll just get a couple dogs. They'll keep me busy, keep my mind off of what I can't do.
But would you think you would still try to be with someone?
I don't know if you.
I mean, okay, what if there was a woman who's like, you know what?
At that
I don't
point-
care about that. I do want to be with you because I like your personality.
If that's
or,
the case, then yeah. Well, obviously, yeah.
You'd be
if
okay
that's
with
the
that.
case. There's this comedian, Bobby Lee, his girlfriend, Kalila. She said that there was a dude that she was with who had the biggest dick ever, but he was. This is a lot of weird dick talk.
Like we're
You're
gonna
the
stop.
one. You're the one who brought it up.
I know, and I don't
It's
even
like,
know where the question
We're
came
gonna get
from.
past this, but I want to kind of keep going.
Yeah, because it's interesting. So anyway, she said that she was this dude with this fucking hammer, this
Log.
like a log, a cannon on his shit, but he was a dickhead.
Oh.
And even though the sex was good, she could never really see herself with them, like as far as
Sure.
emotionally attached. But then there was a dude who like hard was like 3 inches, 2.5 inches, but he was the greatest dude ever.
Right.
But he broke up with her because he felt like he could never satisfy her
Right.
sexually. So it was an insecurity thing.
Right.
So he dipped out on her, and she was like, to this day, sometimes I'll still think, oh, I wonder what he's doing. You know, so she was like, so obviously, like I said, not all women are size queens, but
Well, that's just it, though. That's why I was asking you, like, because the real question is, could you get past your own insecurity of that? Because it's really more from you. Because most women, like you're talking about those size queens,
Right.
there's going to be more women that are going to want a man who treats them good and who, compatibility, all of the
Yeah.
other stuff that matters. The sex stuff is really not going to, it's always going to be pretty much on the back burner with most normal women. Like what he's talking about, the size queens, those are high
Oh, yeah.
maintenance bitches. There's not many of them.
And
They're
also-
there, but they're just not.
and also
the
not
majority.
to shit on like younger women or men, like that's younger women and men problems. Like
Yeah.
that's
First world problem.
25 and younger.
Yeah, 25
Yeah.
and younger. That's whenever
Yeah.
like guys will really start thinking like, oh, like if this say you do have an average sized penis, right? You're still going to be insecure about it because
Yeah,
comparison is
probably.
a thief of joy. So,
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just something that you, as a man, each man, you have to get over that. Either get over it or it's going to control you because,
Yeah.
you're gonna, like with that one dude, he was broke up with possibly maybe the love of his life and she would treat him really good
Yeah.
and accepted him. He couldn't handle it himself.
Yeah.
So he broke up with her. He sabotaged himself.
Right.
So he is, depending on where he's at, how many women are actually, you have to really think about stuff like that, like how many women are actually going to accept, that, and still treat him really
you know what,
good
though?
and make him feel good about himself.
I'll retract my statement about the 25 and under because nowadays 25 and under, like they're a lot more accepting of shit than I know I was.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like, because
Like what?
well, because I mean, I've gone on record before saying like I used to be when I was younger. Like if there was a gay dude in the room, I would be uncomfortable. Now it's like,
Really?
don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Yeah, I
It's just
guess. I
because
guess
you
you're
know
right.
how my dad is.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't care if the woman you bring home is black, white, green,
Right.
purple, or blue, as long as it ain't a man. So that shit was just instilled in me. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, man. Be
Right.
gay, be happy. Just don't be a
Yeah,
dickhead.
I guess you're right because it's
You know what I'm saying?
been
Like,
more normal.
yeah, now because
Yeah.
that's part of society. So
Right.
like that's like I told Sarah, that's how we're gonna raise our kids. Like I don't want
You don't want to
yeah
be
no
homophobes or
no
anything.
not at all.
Limited.
Yeah.
No.
When the same way I am now. When I look at someone, the last thing I see is their skin color, their gender,
Right.
whatever, what their sexual
Or
preference.
what they are, right?
The first thing I'm looking for is are they an asshole or not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
like,
you're
what
a
up?
dickhead, then I don't even want to be with you.
Right, I don't care. Yeah,
give
if you're a
fuck what
dickhead,
you
I don't
are.
care what you are.
We can vibe. Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, as long as we can chill and conversation's good, then you're cool.
Yeah.
You're cool with me. Now, if I
We
find
have
out,
the same humor.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
if I find out some shit later on, then yeah, that's subject to change. But yeah,
Man, what an asshole.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I mean-
Aya had asked me yesterday. She asked me a scenario. She was wondering. I don't know. I guess did you see it on Facebook that scenario about the burglar? She had asked me about it.
The
She's
Hamburglar?
like, if you're like you're a burglar, okay?
Okay.
What would you steal from your victims to just slightly inconvenience them?
Batteries.
Okay, she already said that. Batteries. That'd be the only thing.
Slightly inconvenient.
Yeah, like you're not trying to.
right.
Like obviously.
Oh,
Like basically when you're done with them, like if they've got money, they've got
Yeah.
Nana's gold and shit, you leave that and they're like, you know what, I wish that they would have just taken it. Like, just something that's gonna
y'all should listen to the Dane Cook bit called B&E, breaking and entering.
Oh. Door
Dane
one.
Cook. Dane Cook.
Dane Cook.
Yeah.
I thought you said Dave.
He said when he was younger he wanted to do a B&E, so he finally worked
God.
up the courage to kick open the door whenever it flew off. He was like the door flew in. He was like, once that happened, I realized I don't want to do a fucking B&E at all. I just want to kick a door in. So he's like he went around kicking all the doors in, and then he left. He was like, and then he was like, but what I really started doing was I started going back once a week and just kicking in the door. He was like, just so they would think I stole something. He goes, then I would go home and fantasize about it. He was like, Karen, why don't the fucking batteries work? Did they take the batteries? It was the fucking batteries. I knew they took it. He was like, it was you fucking bitch. Where are the batteries? He's like, the next thing you know, they get a divorce. And he's like,
Over batteries?
Yeah, he's like, the kid turns out to be like a homicide or like a homicidal fucking maniac. He's like, all because I kicked in the door. So shit.
Jeez Louise.
See, I said light bulbs.
I would say forks.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Oh, no, that's what I told Aya too. I would cut off, like, grab all their pants and cut them all into, like, Daisy Dukes.
Hey.
Like, just for,
What about
to take them all.
what about something like shoelaces?
Okay, Aya said she would take one shoe out of each pair. And, yeah, shoelaces, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Grace said that she would take the couch cushions.
See, for me, if you're gonna do something like that, it's got to be easily replaceable, but like just enough, like it's got to inconvenience them enough
I'd say
to where
mess with their devices. Take the chargers and take their router, their
Dude,
internet
I'll
router.
just take their chargers, bro.
Yeah, so that's all you
Yeah.
need to take is just their chargers. Like, that's gonna,
I'm like, man, I gotta buy a new charger. Fuck me.
Yeah, somebody said that they would take one ply of the toilet paper. 2 ply, they would only have one.
So basically, you're stuck with that toilet paper my mom buys.
What? The one that tears ass. and
Yeah,
you
bro, my
yourself?
mom got that fucking military issue shit. That emergency toilet paper.
Hey, these days you take what you can get, I
You
guess.
know what I'm saying?
Triple
Facts.
that shit up if you have to.
Big facts.
Israel, what would you take?
The chargers.
That's it? The chargers?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I would say, like, you got to, like, you said the light bulbs already.
Yeah.
Forks.
Babe, what did you say? I asked. What was yours? You
I
had
don't
said
remember.
doorknobs. He said he would take their doorknobs.
Well, no, because at that point, you're making their life easier.
Oh, yeah.
Because then they can just kick it open or
Yeah, but imagine if you just take take the doors, like no privacy. People are gonna go fucking mad.
No. You do. Who was it? Who was it? What comic was it? Where his dad, Christopher Titus. You showed me that album. He slammed the door in his dad's face. So his dad came back and sawed the door in half. So the doorknob was there, but he had no privacy. So he still had to open it and close it. But his dad could walk in on him at any time. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, what are you doing with that sock there, buddy?"
Take the blinds.
Replace every door with fucking the beads.
The fucking, like,
Yeah, the fucking hippie beads. Whatever.
oh, man.
Said it's where
That
there's
would
like
suck.
a hidden alarm clock that goes off every day at like a certain
Yes.
time.
Oh yeah.
But like-
that'd be
Like what
great.
Var fucking does.
Oh yeah, Walmart. Yeah, that piece of shit. He'll go to the cooking timer things and just set them up on like 20 minutes, and then just walk away, and then you hear.
No, you know what? Now he does.
That's
This
awesome.
homeboy, what he would do, he fucking gets the magnet ones, and he fucking places them everywhere and anywhere. Yeah.
Man, he must be really bored, or he's just like trying to
He's
get
been
back
doing
at
that.
people.
See, that's a new, but he used to do that all the time. Like he would just grab shit, throw it in Walmart, or hide shit, or take
for fun?
take the
Yeah.
shoelaces off shoes. Like he would do shit like that.
Who'll spell out dick in the fucking
And the magnets, yeah, the little letter magnets,
Yeah.
yeah. What was that
Oh,
at?
he
Joe
is really
Michaels, right?
special.
Yeah, Michael.
Michaels, he put cunt or something like that.
He's a special boy.
Oh yeah, super mongoloid.
Hey.
I'm
So
already
anyway,
retarded.
I had some questions as usual, and this is for in Israel, since we don't know the situation with your girl. You can answer on like a what if basis. What is something you're insecure about doing around your significant other? I can tell you, for me, it's not like showering or anything like that. Even though you're kind of like in a vulnerable thing, like that's just I like my privacy in the bathroom. I do not like shitting in front of Sarah.
Yep.
I can pee in front of her. I can do everything else. Like
Pooping, that's a whole different
yeah,
story.
like I like my privacy. In the shower, she can come. Like I like my privacy in the shower. She can come in and go though. It's not gonna bother me as much because she's seen it soft and hard. So what the fuck else? I mean, but whenever I'm shitting, I'm just like at a really vulnerable state.
Well, I know
there.
she doesn't care.
Oh fuck
right?
no!
She probably prefers if you're in there.
Like if I let her sleep in the nude,
Yeah.
she would probably shit on the bed and just like jump up and start making fucking like animal noises or some shit. She's psychotic.
Oh Oh, Sarah's awesome.
Oh yeah, but so yeah. So for me, that's that one.
Well, I don't know. I guess I don't really look at that one as an option because to me, it's just it should be like known that the bathroom is it should just be that's your privacy time. Like
Right.
I wouldn't even think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's not even an option. So
I mean,
I
you-
guess if I had to choose one, then I guess if that's an option, yeah, it would be that because that's not an option. It's not like I couldn't. I don't know. But I like to think that, I mean, other people too, like, I would assume that he would want his own privacy, you know, like out
anybody
of respect,
else.
like
Yeah.
anybody else, exactly. So, yeah.
For y'all,
I was
too,
trying to think
do,
of-
do y'all have like a? Well, I don't know if y'all discussed this or not or anything. What are yours and your boundaries?
Like as
Like
to
like as
what?
far as like going too far with certain things. You know what I mean? Like
Like,
if there are any. I don't know. Like for instance, like
yeah, I need an example.
like say he has a topic that he's really sensitive about. Like
Say politics or something like that.
yeah, or something. You know
Oh,
what I mean? Like
see.
yeah,
I see.
Like no.
So something
situations.
that's sensitive.
yeah. Like for instance, like he had a bad experience in the Navy, and
Oh, I
like
see.
like you know you joke around with them, but like
Right.
you're like, hey, just a heads up, please don't do
Paper
that. You
cut
know
of
what I'm saying?
09.
Right, I got you. No?
No,
We haven't come across anything.
No, not yet.
Uh-uh.
I was just curious because I know like
No.
most couples generally do. Eventually, I mean, well, maybe not. It just hasn't surfaced. You know what I mean? Like eventually something will.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, so far, I don't think anything that we've talked about quite a bit, but
Yeah.
it's just nothing really
Well, no.
sensitive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like no
Yeah.
sensitive topics. I mean, that's you know me. And we've been Sarah and I have been together for 8 years now.
Oh yeah,
So
totally. 8 years.
Something
that's-
is going to
something's
surface.
going
You know
to
what I
come
mean?
up. Yeah.
Yeah. So eventually y'all will get there. I was just curious if you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Because it
not
took us
yet.
it took us a while to find certain boundaries. You know.
Well, it depends on how much you talk too.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, but no, not yet. I mean, but I'm rarely sensitive about
Anything.
anything really. So I really just I
You're
don't
just
care.
an open book.
Yeah, I really don't care. You can ask me anything. I'm like whatever.
Mm.
I don't care.
You know, I think like we don't obviously this group in particular with Navarre and I and shit. We don't get offended easily. But I
Right.
think I was thinking about like what would really offend me, like
What?
and like I think the only thing that came to mind was if someone was like, because you can joke about people I've lost as long as you're joking, but if someone was like
Dead
dead
serious.
serious, like if you talk about my grandpa, like in like a really shitty way,
Oh well, sure.
you know what I mean? Like I think that's really the only thing that would offend me, like really piss me off.
Well, yeah, if they're like really speaking
Yeah, like-
badly about
yeah.
him, that's gonna piss any of us
Anybody.
Yeah.
off because it's bullshit.
Well, for you, is it the girls? Like if somebody really
Oh,
talk shit about the girls?
totally. Oh yeah, no, I will. I remember whenever they had the whole thing up at the school with the bullying,
Oh,
with
yeah,
Faith
yeah,
and all of
yeah.
that. As soon as all of that started happening, like I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, for real?
I was so. I mean, my blood pressure was up. I was about to kill someone. Like it was bad, and I just had to get it out. So I was going up to the school every day. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't care. Me, yeah, and Molly
Yeah.
Molly.
did
Hey.
not care. Shut up.
Is that why you gave her that name?
No, that's her name. But I know what you were thinking.
Rolling.
Hey.
You got anything that would really offend you? I mean, obviously outside of family, because I can't think of anything other than that. Really.
Yo, I think family should be implied for most people, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's
if you're talking about,
like
your
seriously,
family
seriously. talking,
Yeah.
either talking mess directly to them, and let's.
yeah. Well, no, see that doesn't bother
well,
me.
no, me for the girls because they're kids, so they
True.
can't do anything about
True,
it.
yeah.
So it's gonna have to be somebody else that's gonna have to step in.
Yeah, like if any of y'all were in an altercation with somebody, but they said it to your face, I'd be like, okay, well then that's between y'all two.
Right.
But like
Right.
if they were like,
they're
hey,
grown, yeah.
like just say you don't know any of these guys, right? And you came up
Right.
to me talking shit, like, hey,
It's not cool.
talking to the wrong guy here. Like I'm gonna defend them. And first of all, why are you why are you coming directly to the middleman? Go talk to them. Like if you
Like,
guys,
he's the fuck ass
yeah,
over there.
yeah, if you got shit with them, go fucking discuss
Say
that
it
with
out.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have to think about that because I don't know
I couldn't
that
think
there
of
would
anything.
really
Other
be
than
anything
that, I couldn't think of
that I would
anything.
really get offended by because I don't care if people talk mess to me.
Yeah.
I don't care if they call me names. Because I don't care enough.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
I mean, when I was a kid,
also-
yeah, but I mean, like nowadays, it's kind of just like, nah.
But are we talking about from just a random person, or is it like from somebody in
somebody
your family?
like maybe not even your okay,
Or
let's
somebody-
say your
'cause, you know,
family
there's a
or somebody you're
difference.
close to.
Yeah, because there's a
They'll
difference.
they'll know more.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
because then they have the you know the
They have the upper hand.
capability
Yeah.
to get personal on some shit like that.
Well, not just personal, but just the fact that if they're talking, they're talking shit to you, and because you're really close to them, that could offend you
Right.
alone. Just because of the way that they're coming at you. It just depends who it is. Because if it's a random person, no, I don't care. Unless they're coming at my kids, I don't care. I don't care about me. I don't care what they say. But I might get offended, maybe, depending on who it's coming from.
Also,
and how they're talking to me.
If some,
Right.
you know what, you were talking about how it doesn't bother you. Like if someone was to talk shit directly to you.
Yeah, I don't
The
care.
one thing, I kind of appreciate that actually.
What do
It's
you
like, hey, at least they came up to me and said it.
Well, honestly,
like, instead of
yeah, I
being
kinda-
a bitch and saying it behind my back,
I
and
kinda
then
look
me
at that too,
finding
I'm
out
like,
from three other
someone
people.
else.
Yeah.
Respect. I mean, but I'm the kind of person too that if you have something to talk about, just come and talk to me. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to be yelling at me. You don't have to be calling me names. We can have an adult conversation.
Well, that's case by case.
and
because
Yeah.
no,
some-
that's for
some-
anybody.
But
for
no,
me.
I'm saying the person is case by case
Oh,
because
yeah.
sometimes they'll get it off right away, and then sometimes they'll let it fucking build up.
That's true, and
it-
explode.
Like we know somebody
I
like
hate,
that.
I hate those anger like explosions. I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, just
but that's just the way I am.
A.
Like
Why did you let it get this far?
Yeah.
I still, I invite it. If anybody's got a problem, just come and talk to me. That's just the way I've always been. I'm gonna understand because you're just depending on the way that you're talking at
Yeah.
me. If you're coming at me and you're yelling, I'm just gonna be
Ooh.
like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna talk to you.
Better
Not when you're
question.
like this.
Would you rather them be all like, hey, can I speak to you and like pull you to the side, or would you rather them just talk to you like right, like in front of everybody, family, whoever, blah,
If it's
blah.
personal,
I
then
know if
pull
it's
me to the
personal,
side.
pull me to
yeah.
the side. I mean, honestly though, I don't care either way. If that's how they want to come at me, and depending on what it is that they want to talk about, I'm like, oh, you wanna do this right now? Okay, we can go.
Put some dick beaters up.
Yeah, we can go.
My thing is pull me to the side because if you
It's between you two.
Well,
Yeah.
not only that, because
No.
if you're gonna do it in front of everyone here, you're looking for
You're
a show,
looking
and this
for
isn't gonna
an
accomplish
audience.
anything.
You
yeah.
want an
Right.
audience.
Yeah, you're just trying to prove you got a bigger dick.
Right.
So
You just wanna-
pull me to the side.
you want a
That-
scene. You're
that's
just
what-
trying to make
yeah,
a scene.
Yeah, you're causing a scene, and we're not gonna accomplish
You're not
anything
getting-
because
gonna
at
get
that
anywhere.
point, other people are gonna get involved,
Yep.
and we're
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
talking over
It's
each
drama.
other or screaming.
It's
It's
drama.
fucking pointless. At that point, if somebody does that, then you should just walk away and say,
Yeah, totally.
Like Jessica said, come talk to me whenever you're calmed down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will refuse to
Old
talk to
story.
anybody. If they're talking at me and they're being loud and they're angry, I'll tell them, I'm not going to talk to you when you're like this. You can come and talk to me after you've calmed down.
Right.
I even do that to the kids. Like, I won't talk to anyone like that because you're not going to accomplish anything.
Oh yeah, because all you're
You're
just
not going to
bickering,
get
bickering,
anywhere.
yeah.
Like, if you can talk calmly and quietly and try to understand each other, then you'll get somewhere. But if you're just yelling and screaming at each other, you're not going to get anywhere. So what's the point in even talking?
Bro,
Pointless.
can we agree that arguing via text is the dumbest shit
Oh my
ever?
gosh, yes.
The
yes.
fucking most pointless shit ever.
Stupid as nope. Yeah.
You can't read people's emotions.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
it's
so
a
it's
moot
so
point.
weird. Yeah,
it's,
it's
a
like
moot point.
like I'm sitting there fucking cussing someone out, and they're just like,
LMAO,
yeah,
for
did
real?
He, yeah, did he mean to put an LOL here or like there's no punctuation here? There's a long ass run-on sentence. It's so stupid.
Oh yeah.
Arguing, yeah, but the only good thing about text is that sometimes, depending on who it is that you're arguing with, because you can text it, it's going to force them to read it, which may be the only way you can get your point across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is,
Yeah, I
they
mean,
have to read
it
it.
has its pros and cons.
Yeah, they have to read it. Obviously, if, it just depends on the
I'd rather
situation.
just take a phone call.
Just
just
get
call
it
me.
over
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. If I can't get you face to face, then just
Yeah, just call me.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Get
too.
them on
Just-
the horn.
Yeah, it'll go by a lot faster. So
What you want?
Yeah, they answer. What the fuck do you want? Like, okay, well, I see. I misread your text.
Oh, my
I
bad.
was going to ask y'all a question about awkward situations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do y'all react in awkward situations? Say, like, you're in an awkward situation, like where one person makes it awkward. Say within like a small group, maybe a couple people, and just one person can just make it really awkward really fast.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of person are you? Like, are you the type of person
I'm the
that
call
like,
out guy.
right? Like, either call it out
Yeah.
or make a joke or be like, okay, and just like walk away. Like
I'm
you don't even
two.
want to.
I'm the call out guy, but then I'm be like, moving on. like, you know.
So you make a joke
Yeah.
to break the ice.
Yeah.
I get it.
Just to kind of it's I guess it's not like a quote
Well, it's
unquote
mainly-
savior thing, whatever. Where it's like
Yeah.
he just ate a bag of dicks. Like he bombed with his joke. Let me take the fall. You know what I mean? Like,
no, not even anything like that. But like it's just somebody like starts make something awkward by like
So not a
arguing
joke
or something.
or-
no,
oh, yeah.
by like,
Like
arguing.
super awkward.
Yeah, and just makes
oh,
it
you're talking
really
about argument?
awkward.
Oh, I'm grabbing popcorn. That's my shit.
No, I'm just saying like because honestly, I think it says a lot depending on what kind of person you are and how you handle awkward situations because that says a lot about your character and stuff.
Right. Like I try to make a joke, and then if that doesn't follow through either, I just walk.
You're like,
just like, all right,
oh,
I'm
that
done."
didn't work. All right.
Yeah.
So you would try to break the ice too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the
situation.
It's also case by case because if I don't know any of these people,
Yeah, I'll
I'm,
just
I'm
walk
more
too.
inclined to walk. Yeah.
So,
but if
you
if
don't,
it's
but
us,
you don't actually like call it out. Call it out.
if I don't really know them that well,
No, like I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess. I mean, say if you
again, if
if you're hanging out with them, I'm assuming that you would have to know them
Right.
as a friend or something with those
again,
small
that
groups.
depends case by case. I mean,
It's you, Z. Come on.
I mean, most of the time, like depending on how I want to approach it, if I have a joke, I'll do the joke, but most of the time I just walk.
yeah, it just no, but yeah, okay, so give us a scenario because like an argument, right? So like
Let's say you've
we're
got
all,
a group of like 4 people.
right,
Okay.
like this.
Yeah, like that. And one person makes it awkward by like trying to just maybe like slightly bicker with another one, but like trying to play it off
Trying
like
to-
it's a joke.
yeah.
But it's really not. And you know how
Really
it kind
passive-aggressive.
of makes the energy kind of
Switch.
Comes to an
Everyone's
ass
all-
grinding halt. Yeah.
right, where it's kind of like
Everyone's all like,
yeah, something like that. Like how do you like what kind of person are you that you
At that point, I would. If,
like
if-
would you
okay,
call it out?
let's-
You'd be like
yeah. Say okay. I have a scenario. It's this group, me, you, Brian, and Israel,
okay,
and we're not doing a podcast. We're just chilling, just right before the show.
okay.
And y'all have some type of little underlying problem.
Oh, I
right.
see.
And then you take a little shot at him, and then he's like, "Yeah, but that's blah blah blah." blah. You know, like
Yeah.
he kind of, and I'm like, "What the fuck's going on here?" Like I'll do that
Okay, I got you.
because I'm like, no, we're not. This isn't.
So
going
really,
any
for you, it
further."
depends on if you know them.
Yeah, because
well enough.
if I didn't, yeah, because we're super fucking close. You
So
know,
if
I've
you-
known you my whole life.
well,
I've
yeah.
known him my whole life. So
So if you didn't know them, then what would you do?
if I didn't know, I would probably
Or as well.
I would probably do the same thing. Be like, yo, what? I'm like, y'all good? Really good? Everything good here? And then if the answer is like, that's a blunt.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
That's-
what the
yeah, that's a
fuck is
blunt.
that?
That's a blunt. Yeah.
yeah, it's a blunt.
Yeah, but if I say I didn't know y'all that well, and I would be like, yo, what the hell is going on here? And then y'all are kind of like, it kind of dies down a little bit, but then y'all keep it going. Then I'll just walk because I'm like, yeah,
I don't need this.
I don't have
Yeah.
to put up with this shit.
Yeah.
Like literally, like if it was y'all two, I'd be like, ooh. And then,
Well, I know you,
yeah,
but just because
Yeah.
you know us really well.
Yeah.
So I guess for you, it depends on how well you know them too.
Yeah.
yeah, because I mean, like again, for y'all, I'll just do ooh and then walk out.
Because my thing is I don't want to see two people that I'm very close with going at it. I'll
That
make
sounds dirty to me.
Going at it.
that's a left turn real quick. Or like
You're going at it. Like,
right, like y'all are my parents. Oh, I saw two people I know really well going at it, dude. It was weird.
Were they raw dogging it?
I didn't hear any rubber, so I think so. But yeah, I would probably make y'all two step outside and handle it.
well, I mean, come on. If it's me, awkwardness is my playground. I don't care. I don't care about awkwardness. I just go straight through it, and I'll just call it out. And especially, but if it were me and him and something like that happened, I'd be like, hey, "Can I talk to you outside real quick?" It'd be like that kind of thing.
Right.
Because obviously you don't want to do that in front of other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't just I can't just let stuff like that go.
Nah.
But if I didn't know them as well,
Yeah, what would you do?
if I didn't know them as well, I still would just be like, okay, that just got really awkward. Y'all want to go?
Call it out, yeah.
Yeah, because you have to have an icebreaker, right? That's the only way you're either going to get past it or the group is just going to.
But I honestly
Go their
feel
own
like
ways.
calling it out is the easiest way to resolve that issue.
It is the icebreaker.
Because at that point,
it's the icebreaker.
Because also by calling it out like that, they're gonna fucking leave and go handle it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And leave the other people alone.
Yeah. So then we don't have to fucking scurry
Thank
away
you.
3 or 4 at a time
That
in a
is
bunch.
why.
So
That's why I like to do stuff like that during awkward times because
I hate it sometimes when it turns when they're all like, "What? You want to get into
I've
this?"
never I've
Oh,
never had
God.
that.
I've,
happen.
I've had that situation.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, where you call it out and they're just like, "What? You want?" And you're just like, "Well."
Bro, I'm
nigga, just
trying
take
to
it
help
out.
you.
Yeah. Like take
well,
it
if
outside.
they
That's
didn't,
it.
Yeah, but that's the bullshit part because if they're going to be doing that in front of other people,
Yeah.
then you're going to have to accept that some people are going to put their own
Input.
opinions
Yeah.
in. So that's their bad. Assholes.
Yeah, like I've seen Amber and Tuck fight damn near like to the death.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, they used to get into it all the time.
Damn.
And I'll be like, hey, because the kids are there, and I'll be like, hey man, how about y'all take that shit to the fucking back?
Right.
And they'll be like, fuck you, blah blah blah. But then they take
Then
it
they
to the
go
back.
do it.
I'm
Right.
like, because they know better. They're like, hey, there's kids here, there's fucking family here. This isn't the time or place. And then they
Right.
come out with a fresh slate. They wipe the slate clean. It's like, yeah, see, that's all y'all had to do. Y'all didn't need to fucking be passive aggressive in front of all these people.
Right. Make it
You make it
awkward.
awkward. That's pointless. That's
about
why
you, baby?
that's why I usually try to nip that shit in the bud right away.
Right.
Sure.
I already know it. Well,
I just walk away.
I was
Really?
going to say,
You won't be that guy
like you
who
won't
exit
even
on.
you won't even try to deal with it.
Nope. I'm gone.
What if there's a guy who just exit on? Do it.
What
orally.
if it was like say me and Sarah were arguing like real bad?
And you're
wouldn't-
the only
I'm
one
just-
there.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Really, you're not gonna be a good friend and be like, hey, come on guys.
I mean, I can referee if you want me to, but
He's gonna be like, obviously they're going through something. It has nothing
Like-
to do with me.
like I might throw the knife out in between y'all. But
You're like, the only thing Brian says is fair is fair. Sling. And just like throws it out.
Hell yeah.
Fair game.
yeah,
It's anybody's
If it-
game. Go for it.
if it ain't got nothing to do with me, then I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna walk away.
So if you've never been in like a group of people, like somebody makes it awkward like that, or just in general makes
He was in the
just
Navy.
weird?
I'm sure that's happened quite a
Oh,
few
yeah.
times.
So what would you
Times.
do?
Walk away.
You
I'd
would just
walk
walk away.
I'd walk away. I'd be like, oh, yep,
But-
that's your problem, not mine.
I think it also tells you how
How good people are handling situations.
well. I mean,
Brian's shit.
how yeah, like if you're like obviously he avoids awkwardness.
Right.
He doesn't like it at all costs. Apparently. And, it just depends how you do it. Like if you're just like, yeah, whatever, bring it on. I don't give a shit.
But see, he's almost a robot, because like
Not a robot.
99% of this population, whether you want to admit it or not, are drawn to drama.
Facts.
So for me, that would be like, hey, I'm calling it out. I don't really want to get involved in this, but somehow I inserted myself into this just to kind of break the tension. Now y'all go fuck off. You know?
See, to me, I don't think it's inserted. Now, what I wouldn't do is give my personal opinion. No.
No, that I'm
you
not
don't
doing.
do that. I wouldn't do that because no one's asking,
Yeah.
and I don't give a shit.
Now,
But
I
if
have
they
had
make
that
it
happen
awkward-
before.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and fucking homeboy.
Ooh, calling them out. All right.
We won't say any names, but you know
Well,
what I'm
homeboy.
talking about.
Yeah, but
homeboy.
we
yeah.
were really young.
Yeah,
Super
really young.
young.
I would be sitting there just chilling there,
Yeah.
like, what do you think? I'm like, bitch, I don't fucking know. Leave me alone. I'm playing Devil May Cry. Shit. It
Devil May Cry. What the fuck is that?
sounds like
That's a
y'all.
game.
Yeah, it sounds like y'all are having y'all's issues. Leave me the fuck out of this.
Let me play this game.
Yeah, let me fuck off. Y'all go
He's
fuck
like,
off and
let
let me
me
fuck
go
off.
jerk off.
Yeah, let me get a sock and I'll leave y'all alone. Fucking
Here's the knife.
Jesus Christ. Fair is fair.
Pull a
Oh,
Brian.
God.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So again, I don't know how we went from dicks to that, but I like this show. So
Yeah, you're right. We did go from dicks to that.
Dicks
I don't
are
even know what
arguments.
we started off with. I don't know what, and then to dicks to this.
Yeah, you can't keep up. Just
Yeah,
just
who-
go with the flow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. We will never have a list.
there's no format to this bullshit. So shout out to the listeners, man.
Yeah,
we
you
didn't.
like-
yeah,
you
we
like-
didn't even do that. Yeah.
No.
Shout out to the listeners, all the essential workers.
Yep.
Whatever it is you do, your shit is important, and we appreciate it. from the medical staff to truck drivers to Amazon, everybody. So shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
And hopefully we're entertaining you with this bullshit ass show.
Mainly the stores too. The workers.
Yeah, everybody,
stores.
everybody.
Like,
yeah,
That's a huge deal.
if you're listening and you're an essential employee, shout out to you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all is appreciated.
Yummy.
All right, question before we pay some bills.
Hey.
After communication was the most important thing in a relationship? Because clearly communication has got to be number one, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'd say trust.
Trust. I can see that. Yeah.
Honestly, I think communication and trust go hand in hand.
Go ahead.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's like
That's obviously like the number.
All of it's a domino effect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on, honestly, I think people say that communication is the most important part, but I honestly think that the communication part leads to whether or not you decide how much you can trust them based off
Yeah.
of that.
Right.
You know, that's what I think.
But besides those two, like what other thing, like either their quirkiness, the way that
Oh,
they may,
personality,
you
yeah.
know.
Well, yeah. That's
Well,
oof.
the
So for me,
what do you call it? What's it
connection,
called?
like chemistry.
OCD.
I guess the way that you mesh your
The
you know,
chemistry,
the
yeah.
chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the chemistry.
Shout out to ketamine.
Yeah, I
So-
have to say chemistry.
Yeah. Like you said, it's a domino effect. All
It
that.
is. All of it goes hand in hand.
Somehow or another, whether you're a fucking football jock and your girl is an anime nerd, that will align if it's
Oh, yeah.
meant to be. You
Right.
know?
Well, I think it depends on how much they want it to work too.
Yeah. That's what I'm
You know?
saying. If it's meant to be,
Yeah.
all that shit's gonna align one way or another.
Yeah.
I feel like we should rename this from the Loudmoufs to the fucking love talk show or some
You're
shit.
the one who
like-
keeps
the
coming up with
love
all
mouse?
these love questions.
Well, no, because we never had a female perspective.
Yeah.
We don't have that on STS
Oh, yeah.
420. So
Yeah,
it's,
that's
it's
true.
yeah, it's nice to get
Yeah.
perspective from a woman.
The other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because I don't know. I know that guys think there's, I guess the important list may be different for men than it is for
Right.
women. So, because I don't know about y'all, but I know that for y'all, what would be most important to a guy?
For
Is
me,
it sex?
no, not at all. So that's if there's a top 10, that's like number 11. Communication.
For you?
Yeah.
Communication?
Communication
Talking.
and bonding. Because
There you go.
I think we've done this before, but I don't know if y'all ever did the test. The love language shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did the love language.
Mine was it not the last thing on mine was physical touch.
That's what mine was.
Yeah.
Last one for me was physical
The
touch.
first one was you know the list better
Yeah,
than me.
I
What
know.
what are the choices?
Quality time for
That
you.
one, yeah, that was
Yours
mine.
is quality time.
Yeah.
See, for me, mine was action.
Yeah, that was my second one.
Action was the most important for me. So, like, I would prefer
Oh,
somebody
no.
to show me than to tell me.
Yeah, so mine was quality time,
Quality.
action, physical touch, and then was it gifts?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so
Gifts.
that was the last one on mine.
I think mine was a
Oh, you did it
physical.
too?
Yeah, it was a while back.
Yeah, we
Physical
did,
touch.
yeah, we did this
Yeah,
last
physical
year.
touch for sure.
So you're affectionate.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then quality time. Mm-hmm. I forget what other options did they have?
It's,
There was something
There's
else.
5 of them.
Yeah, gifts.
Wasn't gifts.
that whole
I know
thing-
gifts was last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like very
there's-
last.
Yeah. All what he named is that's all of them. That's physical touch, gifts,
Quality
time, the action, and words of
affection. Oh, no,
motivation.
encouragement. Yeah, encouragement.
Words
yeah.
of
Okay.
words of
Yeah.
encouragement.
I don't remember my exact word, but I remember those like I know gifts was last and shit like, but because
Yeah.
Yeah, mine-
Fuck, you don't give me nothing.
My last one was
Yeah.
physical. It was gifts and physical touch were my very last ones, and then everything else. But my first one was action, and then I think it was the words of encouragement, physical touch. You know, like because mine's just all about action.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
To me, words don't mean shit unless you show
Unless
it.
you can back it up with
Unless
action.
you can back it up. Exactly. You can walk the walk,
Talk the
talk the talk. You talk the talk, walk the walk.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me personally, that's
Yeah, it's yours.
mine is quality time.
Quality
Like,
time. Yeah, you'd prefer to spend more
Yeah.
quality time.
Yeah.
Like, well, really, do you know what that is, right? It's not that test was not about how it's not really much about what you need. It's actually how you show love.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you show love, quality time
Yeah.
to Sarah. Like to you, that's important.
Yeah.
And that's like what the whole book was about. That was like, if a woman's is different than the guy's, then that's where they're going to clash, because this may be more important to her, and this is more important to you. So it's like about understanding how you each show
other,
love.
yeah.
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 That's what
because
it was
like
about.
for me, I have the most fun with her when we're just either at home watching movies, talking shit on the movie, going out to the mall, just talking, whatever.
Yeah.
Catching up on life with each other. Like to me, that's
What's hers?
I think hers was the same, but the ones below it were in
Obviously,
different order.
yeah, but y'all both pretty much had the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality design, and then I think her second one may have been physical touch. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just obviously it's gonna vary.
Yeah.
But,
Did you ever even read the book on that?
I
or-
haven't.
You haven't?
I only did
it's
I only
really
know about the
interesting.
test because you told me about
Yeah,
the test.
it's really interesting. The book, like, it really highlights the differences between men and women. And honestly, if you can get it, if you understand it, that's an insight right there to, how women work, how men work. Like, it's pretty interesting.
Huh.
So,
What's the name of the book?
5 Love Languages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. I read it. So
I love psychological shit.
Me
like
too.
that.
Oh, yeah, me
So
too.
I do
fucking
too.
dope. I'm telling you, bro, you need to watch
Love
fucking
psychological stuff.
y'all need to watch 100 Humans.
What is it?
It's 100 Humans.
100 Humans.
It's every
on Netflix?
Yeah, every
Okay.
episode is about social experiments, and then they kind of just do a deep dive on how, like, they tell people, like, one of the tests was like, do you relate more with someone who looks like you or your demographic? So they had this heavily tattooed guy standing in the center of a room, and then they basically had like a little digital chart of how far people stood away if they didn't have tattoos, and whenever they did, the people who didn't have tattoos, they usually stayed about 8 feet away. The people who were heavily tattooed, they got super close. Like, they were like, hey man, what's going on? Shook his hand, started talking to him. They're like, oh, because they could relate.
Yeah.
So that,
They
like,
felt like they
yeah.
knew them.
Yeah, like they they could bond with
Yeah.
them. So they'll do shit like that, and that they think they're just trying. They're like, oh, we want you to go in there and observe
No.
and see what you could blah blah. But
They
really,
are
really,
the,
yeah,
they're
they're being
observing them,
observed. Yeah,
Huh. That's cool.
yeah. I love
Yeah.
social.
So wait,
experiments like
I do
that.
too.
So it's not like a creepy show where
No, no,
it's
no,
like,
no,
okay.
no. One of the tests
Human
was,
behavior.
Yeah, human
You're
behavior.
studying human behavior.
One of the tests is they always start people off. It's 100 humans in
Yeah.
little squares. So they're like, hey, we blew up balloons, and there's different lines of 10. Whoever gets it, there's back up and down the line the most times win a prize. So they did it, and the times were like a minute and a half, or 20, 30 times per every 2 minutes, whatever. And then they're like, okay, now we're gonna switch the standards. Whoever wins gets another prize. Whoever loses, we're gonna torture you. The times went up
Shit.
like that. they were the amount of time the ball would
Yeah.
pass went up. It went from like 30 to 40, from like 70 to 80 times. They were, and no drops either.
Did
So
one of the
they're-
guys like, fuck
yeah.
you, Carl?
It's crazy how they do
I'm not
it.
getting tortured.
You fall, I swear.
Mitch, if you fall, that shit is dope though.
That's cool.
Yeah. But whether they realize that or not, one of the biggest things of human behavior, everything that was from the beginning being studied, was how people adapt to
Dude,
their surroundings,
there's one-
their
oh, yeah.
situations.
There's one test they did on bigotry. It's crazy. Like
Really?
basically they had
Was that me? or
That's
you?
me.
Oh, okay.
They did a test where they had okay, say you're standing here in the center of this table,
Okay.
and in front of you, 2 people will come out. One of them will have a phone. One of them will have a gun. They're both white guys, right? So basically, what they would do is when the white dudes were jumping out, they were observing their hands before they pulled the trigger. They switched it up. They put a white guy and a black guy there. Both of them had cell phones, and say like they were fixated on the right side, right? That's where the white guy was. They would do this and swing their hands to the left, directly toward the black guy, like that, at the drop of a hat every time. And he had a cell phone, and the white dude had a gun.
Damn.
Yeah, and so it made some of the people cry. Like one girl cried because the guy that they shot was one of the guys who was a part of the crew, one of the most social guys ever.
Yeah.
But they didn't see that. All they saw was skin color.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is not just white people, white folks, black folks, Hispanics, Asians, like everybody. It's just
It's your first
It's just
instinct, like
because
what
well,
that's for them.
what they came to
That's horrible.
what they came to realization was is that like it's always on the news that they'll, pretty much, just like say that black folks are armed, gunmen. So they get that in their head because of media, and I'm not bullshitting. Like Brian had a gun, and this black dude over here had nothing in his hand. He went up to put his hands up, and they still shot him.
Would, yeah,
automatically, they were like they would fixate them like on the white guy, and they would still jump over to the left, no matter what. And
Damn.
then, yeah. And then the one chick who crashed, she was like, I feel so bad. No, that's the thing is like, it's not. It's just an instinctual thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's the first thing. Yeah. It just happens to be racist.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then the one chick was crying. She was like, I feel so bad. They're like, why? She's like, because I know him and I love him. He's such a great dude. And she was like, I don't know why I did that. It's just like a magnet.
It would have been funny if that would have been her husband.
Right? Yeah.
Dang. So wait, she actually shot him?
No. It's basically like a little bang. Like a little
they're
flash
not going
that
to
goes
actually
off.
shoot him. But if she probably
Right.
would have.
But that's why she felt bad, because she was like, I would have been.
She would have shot him.
I would have shot an unarmed black man,
Damn.
because he literally had either a phone or his hands were empty, and they were just going towards him. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
I probably need to watch that thing because I didn't know that was about like
social experiments. Yeah.
social,
That's all it is,
sociology.
yeah. 'Cause
Like,
when I-
that's cool.
When I saw the thing, I was like, oh,
need
it's
to
going
watch
to be
that.
like the Circle movie.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, it's a I can't remember how many parts there are. Maybe 10. They're like an hour long, 45 minutes long each. But yeah, the test that they do in there, they did one men versus women.
Oh Lord.
Who takes longer to get ready? Mm-hmm. And
Who, obviously, what are they saying? Women took longer.
Well, no, that's the the
well,
whole.
that's the stereotypical.
Yeah, it's a stereotype.
that's
Yeah,
stereotype.
Women
So,
take forever to get ready.
What they did was from the time they told them this, that was the start of the test. And they're like, all right, we need everybody to get on the bus, but they threw little obstacles in the way that they didn't even know were there.
Mm-hmm.
So they threw a bunch of snacks in there. Right away, everybody went to it, and they're like, you guys have 10 minutes to get on the bus. You guys have 10 minutes. So they're like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, well, there's a whole menu. There's Gatorade, chips, whatever. Everybody was over there, but the women made decisions faster because they knew they had somewhere to be. So they jumped on real quick. Yeah, planning. So they had like, I think out of maybe 50 women and 50 men, maybe like 20 women were on the bus, and there was like 3 men on the bus. So everybody got left behind. And they're like, you didn't know, but you were being tested right away.
Right.
The men failed this test. So they're like, so that stereotype is out the window right there.
Right.
He takes way longer to get ready than I do. So
Really?
yeah.
Damn.
You take like what?
But
Sometimes 30
feel
minutes
like
to get ready.
I feel like that's a skewed stereotype because it just depends on the person.
I'm just quick.
I just feel like it
real
depends on the
quick.
person because like there are some days where Sarah will take 45 minutes to get ready to go get a bag of chips from the store.
Well, I guess it depends if they put on makeup and all
yeah,
of that stuff.
and
too.
I'm always ready to go because men don't have to do any of that shit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Another pro of being a man.
I mean, I'm a woman. If I choose to wear makeup that
Yeah.
day, I'll wear it. If I don't want to, I don't. Yeah, just don't. But my makeup takes like 2 minutes because I only do my eyes. I don't do the whole foundation, blush, nothing like that.
Sarah just got a big ass palette today.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that?
Sure.
What?
No, you lying sack of shit. You can't hear anything because I'm farting right now. My ass hair holding it in. It's muting the noise.
But you should shave it.
I should shave it. Be easy. Do you have any suggestions for me?
Well, you could try going over to manscaped.com and looking at their options.
Oh, you mean like the lawnmower 3.0
Hell yeah.
with this 7,000 RPM and motor and skin safe technology?
Yeah,
Could this be what you're talking about?
could
I'll
be.
shave that ass real quick.
Yeah, guys, don't just shave your balls and your fucking dick. Go back there to that brown town. Give that a little trimming. You know what I'm saying?
Show some love to that chocolate starfish.
You know what I'm saying? There you go, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, run that shit, son. Yeah, I mean,
Hey.
take that skin safe technology back there to the
Get your
the
girlfriend,
unholy
get your wife
land.
that either help
You
you,
know
with
what?
that or get a mirror and just kind of.
I really enjoyed that. Can I do that again?
Do what? Oh.
That was
Improv. Fuck a script.
I was like, what
Israel's
time
like,
is it?
what's going on? What time?
Yeah, I was
you
like,
know what
is
time
Sarah
it is?
coming? I was like, is Sarah coming?
You know what time it is.
It's time for you to take care of them stank ass nuts also.
Hey.
Yeah.
Get some of that cream and that spray.
Bruh, I don't know about
Yeah.
you, but the other
Ladies
day,
too.
the other-
Ladies.
ladies too.
Yep.
Go ahead and get you that lawnmower 3.0.
Shit's safer.
You know
that
what I'm
shit
saying?
is safer than the products that they have out there for women.
Absolutely.
So, yep.
And it's legitness.
Yep.
Legitness.
Just because it's made for a man doesn't mean.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's
doesn't mean
made
men
made
have
for
to use it.
downstairs. It doesn't
Yeah.
say it's made for men. No,
Well,
but
because it's it says on there
well,
Oh,
Manscaped
Manscaped, yeah.
because
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
it's
Yeah.
probably a bunch of
just
dudes
saying.
made it. Yeah.
But either
Obviously.
way, you can definitely check it out on their website.
Yeah.
Use our code to get 20% off and free shipping.
And free shipping.
What, Israel? What?
Free
Can you believe
Did
shipping,
you
it?
say
bruh.
free shipping?
For Israel. For Israel. What was that code?
CS420.
Oh, you mean like this?
STS 420.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys. Oh, but before we get out of
But
here,
wait,
guys.
there's more.
But wait, there's more. The other day I was walking with a limp and I couldn't figure out why. I haven't BMX'd or skateboarded in so long. Nope. Actually, come to find out, my nuts were just stuck to my leg. So,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, you know, I had a whole block of nut cheese going on down there. And then Sarah was like, "Hey, how about you try this crop
He can't even get it out.
is a crop preserver?
Crop preserver.
Crop preserver anti-chafing ball deodorant down there. It'll do me a world of favors.
It did do you a world of
Did do
favor.
me a world of favors. And her. Guys, don't be a stinky nutsack having motherfucker. Get you some of that. And was a crop reviver.
Reviver.
Yeah.
Throw some of that down there too. Stop taking them nasty ass sink baths. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no $2 hooker.
Teabag your fucking
Oh, I just
sink.
remember.
What?
Keep $2 hooker in mind.
Okay.
Don't forget that. But yeah, so
I
go to
don't like that you pointed at me,
manscaped.com.
but whatever.
Yeah, it involves you. Keep
This motherfucker.
we're horrible at ad reads.
Fuck this guy.
Anyway, manscaped.com. Use the code STS420 to save 20% free shipping. Shout out to Manscaped. Now, on the $2 hooker. Jessica,
Ooh.
Yes.
do you remember someone calling you a 2-bit hoe?
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Don't say their name. Don't say
I'm
their
not
name.
saying anything. Yes.
Was it a dude or
It was
So
a
yeah, it was a
dude.
dude.
Ooh.
Yes.
We went to school. We'll say his name after.
And
but-
I remember
okay.
Zeke went
Bruh,
ape shit.
Wait,
on
what
him.
happened?
He
Like-
chased him down.
No. I mean, like, how? What
Yeah,
caused
what
him to
led
call
up-
you
yeah.
that?
So apparently this guy liked me. He had a crush on me. He didn't handle it very well. And
Okay.
me and Zeke were walking from school one day, and the kid was like riding his bike, goes by, and he yelled out and he called me a 2-bit hoe. Well, Zeke ran after him. Well, this kid's on his bike, grabbed him. He beat the shit out of him. He threw him off of his bike because he called me that.
ran him over with my bike and everything.
Yeah, like
Hell yeah.
he
Fuck
beat
that guy.
He did, and then later that kid and his mom went up to
Zeke.
Zeke,
Bruh, this
no,
motherfucker-
and Gigi.
Yeah.
My mom,
And
yeah.
yes, and it was like, do you know what your son did to my son? And Gloria, we had already told her
What happened?
everything that happened. Yeah, and she laid into that woman, and she laid into the kid, and
He told this little tattletale fucker told his mom that he didn't do anything, and that I just chased him down and beat him up.
yeah,
And then later on, he tried to say that I didn't beat motherfucker. He had to get stitches and shit. Like
Damn.
yeah, because like on his shoulder
Yeah.
because my tire chain, my bike chain caught his shit. But yeah, she was like, we are gonna have to take him to the hospital. I want you to pay the fees. My mom was mad. She was like, I'm not paying the fees for him. He called my niece a 2-bit hoe.
and she was like, and he defended her,
Yeah.
and that's what happened. That was your own kid's fault. So
Yeah,
So it was
I totally
for a
forgot
long
about
time.
that.
Yeah, for the longest time, I was like, "Oh, Zeke loves me," but then I think he just wanted to beat the shit out of someone.
Let out that suppressed anger.
And I kind of caught him off guard, so it's not like it was a fair fight. He was walking, and I ran him over.
For
with my
him being a
bike.
small though, like he was a scrappy little motherfucker. So
Damn.
yeah, I still, oh my god, yeah, I remember that.
I still hate
shit.
that guy.
I don't think many people like that.
Yeah,
guy.
I know he was doing below for a while.
Damn.
Yeah. Shout out to that guy. Shout out. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, bro.
So wait, how'd you know that he had a crush on you?
Because he admitted it
Oh, for
later.
real?
Yeah, he had a big crush on me.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, he
didn't
just didn't handle it very well.
Didn't he also try to date one of our sisters?
Yep.
Sisters.
It was weird.
Damn.
Yeah.
No fucks were given with that guy, apparently. All right, so I want to go back to last week. Brian, your deal breaker. Okay, so
Deal breaker.
his pegging thing.
What?
Pegging thing.
The girl walks out with the big ass strap on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Right. Okay. And then Jessica, you
What
said
was
that.
mine?
No. You were kind of just chiming in about how like would it be a deal breaker for us if a girl was like,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
I like this kind of stuff. Now, what I want to go from there
Okay.
to kind of further it. It's not nothing creepy, but like,
He says that now.
no. Okay. So for instance, if someone, your partner, significant other, is into certain sexual things and you're not, do you think that that will cause a wedge in a relationship? Because what if, like, let's just say, I'm using you two as an example. Say you really did want to do that and that was your thing. Like, you're like, every guy I've ever been with has been okay with it until you met him. Would that be a problem?
Are you asking everybody, or is it just?
Well, he's
me
asking
now?
you.
Just
Yeah,
me
yeah. I'm just saying.
specifically?
I'm just using y'all as
An example.
As an example.
Okay, no. Well, you're asking me. I'm a woman. No, that would not drive a wedge for me. That it just wouldn't. I mean, honestly, because the way I look at it is that why does he have a problem with it? Is it a sensitive subject for him? Is it something weird for him? You have to think about the other person too. And if he's not willing to do it, and he's a guy, so if he's not wanting to do something, that's obviously something that's making him uncomfortable.
Right.
So I'm not gonna be like, oh well, you suck. It's over because you don't want to do the weird sex thing I want. To me, that's childish.
Well, no, I agree, but like as
No, that's
let's
not.
say you're planning on being with this person for a while, and obviously sex can be, like, I don't want to say
factor.
mundane, but like, vanilla, if you will, like, and you do want to spice it up, and that other person doesn't. I wonder how often a relationship will end because they're like, oh, he or she doesn't want to do this,
I think it depends on how they look at it too.
Yeah.
It's about perspective. You know,
Yeah.
if they're looking at it as like, oh, well, she's being selfish. She doesn't want. Then of course it's going to end a lot faster because in his head, she's just not wanting to cooperate.
Right.
Instead of thinking, you know what, maybe something else is going on. Maybe that's
I'll just
why
speak
is it
to them
weird?
first and then
Yeah.
find a compromise
But
where
then that
like
comes to communication.
Yeah.
find a compromise where we like she can do the thing,
Yeah.
but like not too as extreme
Or
or in
find
that way.
something that both
Yeah.
of you are
Right,
comfortable
yeah.
with. A middle ground.
meet
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That's
For
what
sure.
I think. Something that you can both
benefit from.
do and both live with and both enjoy.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I think it could get weird. Role playing,
What do you mean?
like, for instance.
You mean like the
Like saying different names.
no,
cops
like,
and robbers kind of role playing?
a lot darker,
Indians
darker than
It
that.
kind of reminds me
Like-
of that one movie,
what is
The
it?
Little Death or something like that. Remember that Australian?
Oh
movie?
yeah.
Remember how she wanted
S&M?
There you go. I kept saying SMS. I'm like, that's texting.
Oh.
S&M. That's what I was thinking. Are you talking about like S&M?
No. Okay,
No,
so
like the weird role play, like
Like what?
like the baby stuff.
no, not even that. Well, yeah,
Oh.
that too, but I'm talking darker.
Like
like
what?
Oh.
Example.
an interracial relationship where a white guy wants to be a slave master.
Oh.
Yeah, that can.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's up to that couple if they're
Yeah,
cool
there
with
you
it.
go.
Well,
Is she
since you
okay?
I
said
mean,
it.
if
Do
she's
you-
like really submissive, then maybe.
Maybe she might be into
Okay.
it. Regardless, it just so happens that she's black and he's white.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Okay, so we can only ask the only white guy in the room. If you were with a black woman and she said, "I want you to be my slave master," how would you handle it?
Dope.
I've never edited anything before, but I'm gonna have to edit that.
So you would do it.
If she really wanted to.
I could. I mean, I don't mind.
What if she made you say things?
Ooh.
A lot of the N word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like the homie kind either. Like,
RDR.
yeah.
I'd probably be a little uncomfortable with it. I probably could, in like the heat of the moment. But there'd have to be like some talk afterwards, being like, "Hey, I actually do respect you.
I
You
feel-
are an actual human being."
But
Regardless of what you made me say earlier.
I could not do it. I could not do
Oh
it.
God.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Sarah and I, we haven't done any type of role play thing yet. But I think if that's fucking 100% off the table. Like, never. If you want to do the cops and robber or the fucking retarded schoolgirl shit, cool. That one, that's a fucking hell no.
She could be your nurse.
Yeah, but that's every day.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like regular sex.
Sorry, I just got it.
We really need like to make a meme of some kind of out of him, like when he gets the jokes and whenever it finally hits him, the way you react is incredible. I love it.
No, it's because like at first, the nurse thing, haha.
I know,
and
but
then I
it's-
was like, oh shit, because she is a nurse. It just hits. I was like, oh.
I know, but I love when it hits.
Does she like measure your pulse during? Make sure
You're okay.
like you're not like spazzing out or anything.
No, because as I've said before, she goes to mummy status.
Oh.
So if any, yeah.
You're doing all the work.
Oh, so what you need to do is like get her in like some CrossFit or
What I
something.
need to do is get a fucking.
CrossFit.
What I need to do is get
That's what she needs.
Start doing yoga.
right. What I need is a fucking pedometer to see how many miles I walk during this shit.
Stupid.
I did 3,000 miles.
Get the shark collar so whenever she's not doing anything, just give her a little encouragement. Hey, bitch, you awake?
Yeah, just making sure you're still alive.
Yeah, it's like.
I hope
she'll-
Sarah stabs
yeah,
you.
she'll never put that on Kane ever again. She's like, oh, I get it. I see why you don't like this.
Gosh.
Kane's all looking at her. Bitch, you have it on the
Wait,
lowest
so-
setting.
Yeah, no, you said that she goes into like mummy status, but why?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh no, I'm obviously just joking, but like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I was
yeah,
gonna say
no.
like, yeah, it was like
That's a little weird.
mummy.
But I have
like,
I have been with a woman who
Dead
did,
fish.
did nothing. I was like,
that means she doesn't like you.
yeah, no shit. Like a pity fuck. Like she's like, oh god, get it over with.
Call this guy again.
Wake up, bitch.
Yeah.
Hit her with the baby hand. Wake that ass up, ho.
Got pimp slapped.
Baby powder. Keep my fucking pimp hand strong.
What was it during
Burning
walk
Mac?
hard? Oh, sorry, I forgot you were here.
Oh yeah. Damn it, this is a dark fucking period in my life.
Which part was that?
Whenever he's that's whenever God, what's that song called? That one like
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged is playing. Yeah. I'm guilty as charged.
Oh,
He
okay.
just recently started coke, I think.
Nah, he was on. Was it? He was on.
He was on
the
everything.
uppers. Some upper, whatever
Oh,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah. Because that's whenever he starts playing the walk hard as a punk version.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's going so fast, it's almost like you're some type of punk.
I did like that movie.
That movie's hilarious, dude.
Dude, yes. I remember when Navarre and them showed me it, and you're like, you haven't seen it? I was like, no.
All right. There's something I know we've asked on STS 420 before, and we can always re-answer. You're on death row. What's your last meal?
Ooh,
Everybody got quiet.
because you're talking about food now. This
Yeah.
is serious.
No.
What'd
It
you say?
depends
I
on
said
what
I'm
my.
starving.
I think it would depend on what my prison meals were.
Yeah, what do you used to before then?
No. The answer is automatically old
McDee's. No.
curdled milk,
Oh.
McDonald's, fucking just like old shit. Because when they like,
So it's generally because I think they generally do like a lot of rice, potatoes, low grade meats, probably beef, maybe chicken because it can stay frozen for quite some time. So
What'd you do? Write the menu for the fucking prison? Or what?
real.
I was just thinking about what sailors go through on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
So
well, what I'm saying is, if they're about to light my ass up on the chair, I don't
What are you
remember. I
getting?
don't remember which comic said. Old milk, old mac and cheese, old
Oh.
like cereal.
Oh, that's what you would get?
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a fucking mess to clean up whenever I'm gone. Fuck that bullshit.
So forget about, well, yeah, because food's not important to you.
No,
So
fuck
you
it.
don't give a shit.
Yeah,
You'd
I'm-
rather get revenge off of
Oh yeah, I'm going out. I'm going.
Going out with the fucking bang.
The petty king will show up. They'll be like, why is he just chugging like 8 gallons of milk, bruh? Light me up. That's all I need. Y'all, because whenever you die, whether it's fucking involuntarily or voluntarily, You shit.
Yeah.
You shit your pants. So all y'all motherfuckers about to have to clean this shit up.
Oh my God, Aya's right. I'm sitting right across from this pool, and Aya, I get it. I get it.
The listeners are always wondering, like, why is Jessica and Ashley always laughing? I was like, I feel bad for them because they sit right across from Israel.
We got to look at Israel.
I know, it's the
And
face.
then I see, like, no, the eyes. Like, your eyes are very expressive. You talk a lot with your eyes, so yeah, your reactions are hilarious.
Do you see why we put guests right here?
Yes.
We put guests right
you
here.
need to sit them right here, right in front of them.
Right in front of the camera.
Damn, that's what I was gonna do tonight too.
What?
I wanted to just get Navarre's little thing and record it, and then I'll just sync the audio later and put it on. Put it on
That would've
IG
been
Live.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that way you can see too.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I might
But
do
they
that.
could see his reactions. They could get it.
Oh yeah, actually, I'll put it right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That way, fucking.
Yeah.
See Israel's stupid ass.
See, they're missing all this.
Yeah. My mom was always like, "I love when y'all bust out laughing, but we don't know why." I'm like, "Cause you're not in the room with Israel.
You have
That's
to see
why."
Israel.
You can't see when he's about to throw his shit joke that he scans the room
Yes.
to make sure that
didn't just-
bombs away.
You can see the way he just did his eyes. Whenever. That's why I started laughing the way he did his eyes.
Breathe through your eyeballs. God damn it, Israel. Shut the fuck up.
Retarded is real.
Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we gotta get a camera, dog.
I know.
Shit.
So yeah, we definitely need one.
Well, the world needs to see this bullshit ass
They
podcast.
need to see Israel.
He should just get a single camera. We'll just give him the camera.
Just show-
Nobody else needs to be seen but Israel.
No.
Guys.
Look like being look like a fucking hostage taker.
Right?
Oh shit! Like, hold up a sign. They're feeding me. I'm okay.
Hashtag me too.
I was gonna say hashtag yes, homeless.
Oh, speaking of homeless,
Oh,
What's
boy.
up?
on the merch site.
I don't know.
Great segue.
No, it actually is. So if you buy on the website, if you
Oh,
buy
God.
3 items or more and use the code homeless, you get 20% off.
What?
Yeah,
On our website?
yeah. I
Oh,
set it
you
up.
did that.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
That's cool.
I like
I
that.
originally went with ketamine, but they were like, "No, fam, ketamine's not gonna work." So I was
Oh my
like,
God, you actually tried that.
"Yeah." And I was like,
Weird.
"Fuck it, go with homeless." Homeless
That's
it is.
perfect.
I was gonna put hashtag me too, but I was like,
Hashtag me too.
they'll shut our site down before we even get a sale. Like, fuck out of here,
Oh man.
If it was Twitter, they would have been like, nice.
right? According to Navarre, all the dykes would have said nice.
Oh, thank God that did have something to do with it then.
Yeah.
Homeless. That's tight.
Yeah, so yeah, use the code homeless for when you get 3 items or more. Save 20%.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying, son?
That's pretty badass.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah. Now I'm gonna come up with some more either shirt designs or something,
Good.
or maybe I'll talk to Bobby, see what he can come up with.
Bobby on top of Bobby's.
You know what I'm saying?
Bodies on top of bodies.
All right. So
I was dying.
you good?
Yeah.
All right.
Went down the wrong way.
You on that row, boy. row your boat. But all right. So here's a good question.
So you swallow?
I don't know, Brian. Does she?
Like he's like,
Because I wasn't already close enough to my sister as it is. So I guess you can never learn too much, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's the middle of a conversation. Hey, Jessica, you swallow, right? Like, what? Where the fuck did that even come from? We were just talking about Pokemon.
You know,
What an
where the
asshole!
fuck did that come from?
You know, you just seem like a swallower. I don't know.
God damn.
I always makes me think of that meme that Gigi always says for you. That would like you should have been swallowed.
Every time I talk shit to my mom or call
Yeah.
her a sea hag,
Yep.
it's like, "Ugh, I should have swallowed it.
Yeah, and then she said I have that meme. She said she was like it has like this guy like pointing and it says you
like the
should have been
like,
swallowed.
like Uncle Sam wants you,
Yes.
but you should have been swallowed. Was it, one of my old bosses? I was just roasting him and shit, and he got mad. He was like, "You ungrateful little bastard! I should have rolled over and shot you out the window."
Damn.
I was like, Jesus Christ!
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah, what a
Should have done it
dick.
sooner.
All right, so you're stuck on an island with one person, and this can't be like a survivalist or anything like that. Just a random, it's like a regular ass person, like us.
Okay.
Who you choosing?
What do you mean?
Who are you gonna take? If you're stuck on an island with one person, who is that person?
Does it have to be someone in this group or
No,
anybody?
anybody. But you can't choose someone like Joe Rogan who
Oh,
who you know
duh.
can survive
Yeah,
with like a fucking piece of dental floss.
but someone that you know.
Yeah. I'm going with Be Easy.
I'm gonna go with my roommate.
Why?
Because who and why? Okay, so for you wouldn't stress. You would keep me calm. That's the like you're level headed. You know, as to where like if I had someone like Navarre, he'd be like, "Oh fuck, man, we're fucked.
We're
what are
all
we gonna
gonna
do?
die."
Yeah, shit." You know, and then like probably start drinking a whole bunch of fucking ocean water and just he'd die pretty fast. Yeah, granted he knows how to cook, but like he's a fucking half a retard. So
Yeah.
so I would choose some. I think whenever we did the Naked and Afraid thing, I said I would choose Brian too,
Facts.
because he would probably be like, "Hey, look, worrying's not gonna get us anywhere. Here's what we need
Let's
to do."
really
And you
work it
and you
out.
can't choose someone who's a
A
survivalist.
survivalist,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like it has to be a random normal person, who doesn't
yeah.
know.
And
okay.
like, and also like he's not a survivalist, but
no,
he knows
but he
enough.
plans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
he
good
knows enough.
planner,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have some survival skills, but they're like very basic.
Ooh, it would behoove one of y'all to actually pick Tuck because he knows a lot about surviving in the wild.
Yeah.
For real?
But
It can't be a
yeah,
survivalist.
they have a survival like backpack.
Oh, for
Like
real?
him and Sean, our buddy Sean. Yeah, like they have like a 3 month backpack, 6 months, and then a year backpack survivalist.
Oh, no way,
they
that's
don't-
cool.
Yeah, they don't even need to see civilization. They're good.
Hey.
They
But
may
yeah.
even have to, as
So
long as they
wait,
watch
he
enough of it.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes they'll just go out on whatever river that is on Highway 6, and just be out there for like a week.
Oh shit.
No phones, no nothing.
Well,
I couldn't do that shit. Who would you choose?
I would choose either. I don't know. It'd be between Aya, because she's smart as fuck. You know, she's a woman. It wouldn't hurt to have another woman on there with me, and we'd have fun anyways, just talking shit anyways. But she's still smart. So between me and her, we would be able to come up with something. So it would either be between Aya or Brian, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get horny while I'm on there.
Hey.
So
You can find a swordfish.
oh no, thank you. Yeah, no.
Or used hot dog.
Oh fuck that.
Really
Fuck-
smooth rock.
No, fuck that noise. Oh no,
Oh man.
no.
What about you?
My roommate Jonathan, he was a Boy Scout.
But see, that's survival skills.
No.
But I know
Yeah.
him.
Doesn't matter.
but
He's not a normal
Yeah,
person.
I couldn't choose Tuck, so
Right, because
Okay.
Tuck's
he's a legit survivalist.
Actually,
Yeah.
a survivalist.
yeah.
This is hard.
So, our buddy Sean, he's a weird motherfucker. I love Sean to death. Like he's the type of dude who gets a check from the government. He was the Marines. He gets a check from the government every month. Works a damn good job, and he will still live off of like Planters, peanuts, and fucking crackers and Vienna sausages. Like he's surviving. Like he's like surviving.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
So But
yeah.
he lives his life like
Yeah.
that. Like, so he's very frugal and
Yeah.
okay.
Like one time I tried to take him to Dairy Queen,
Oh, Lord.
and I was like, "Hey, fool, what do you want?" He was like, "Nothing. I'm good. I got my survivalist pack in the truck." I'm like, "Fucking just what do you want? Like, eat a meal for once, dude."
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Like, well, it has been like 5 years since I've had chicken. So, poor
He
guy.
wants a- and then he only drinks Dr. Thunder. He was
Yes.
like, one time I
I
had
like
some.
Dr. Thunder.
He was like, it's
Dr.
probably.
Thunder.
He's like, I'm going on 3 years of no water. I was like,
What?
Oh, so he's one of those.
yeah.
Okay.
He's got water, but he doesn't drink it because he's a survivalist.
Wow.
So yeah,
So anything he gets, he's just gonna keep saving.
yeah. He's one of those. I love him. If you ever met this guy,
Wow.
you met him once.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy as shit.
So he has to be into like conspiracy theories
Oh,
and
fuck,
stuff
yes.
like that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Beyond
Yeah,
conspiracy theory.
That's pretty okay. Yeah, he sounds pretty crazy. then.
Yeah.
I think I would take Zeke just because the way that no, I'm being serious because like no, because like the
Even
way that
Zeke's
he
stretching
thinks,
you.
it's just that we'll be able to like plan out things together.
Oh.
Like, you know, at first obviously he's gonna have anxiety attack, and then after a while, you know,
Facts. What I'm having right
after
now.
you revive him.
you know, after give him a couple hugs, you know, all right, let's do this, and he'd be like, okay, let's do this, and then we'll figure it out. Like he would be one of those people like, all right, let's actually like figure it out, and we'll plan together what makes what makes this, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to think eventually. You know,
Survivalist. Being a survivalist takes a lot of skills, really. Cause,
it's harder, I'm sure, when
and
you're
also,
alone.
well, no, what we should have did. We should have set the location. What
Yeah.
type of location?
Okay, what type of
Yeah.
location?
So like, what was it we said when we did the Naked and Afraid? Would you rather be in a hot climate, a cold climate, or something like
Yeah.
that? Like or by water.
Well, obviously.
Oh,
by
you're on an island, yeah.
water.
But I mean, like cold water, hot water. Like, I would much prefer. Ooh, I would go
That's
with
hard.
I would go with hot, like a hot climate,
Hot.
hot dry climate, something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hot climate by the water.
yeah.
Because even if it's ocean water, if you have,
By the lake.
And if you had one, okay, let's fucking.
if
Let's,
I had the materials, I could make a solar still and get fresh water.
Really?
So
or
See, this is why you want to be on that island
or
with him.
or what you could do is this. Let's say you had one item each, right?
Okay.
yeah,
Somebody brings a machete. Somebody brings what's it called? A flint.
yeah.
I want a lighter.
Well, no,
No,
a
you
flint,
want a
a,
flint,
a
yeah.
flint lasts longer. Yeah, unless
I
you
don't know how
drop
to
it or
use it.
break it,
Yeah.
just get a rock and you fucking
Yeah.
it shoots out sparks.
That's
you
it.
get that.
I've never
If
done
you, and
any
if
of
you
that.
don't have the materials to do solar still, you can make shift a pot, boil the water.
Or you can grow your own pot.
See his face.
True.
Interesting.
Because if you could start a fire, then you can make a kiln. That way you can make your own pottery.
What's a kiln?
Kiln.
Just
It's
basically
basically
like a brick
an
oven
oven
thing. Yeah.
An oven, basically. You can make a kiln. That way you can make pottery from clay and stuff like that, which allow you to boil water and everything, which allow you to turn seawater into fresh water.
And an easy way to do that is if you have a big enough leaves, you
Yeah.
hold it over the boiling water, and basically you're just trying to get the steam,
Yeah.
and then it collects and it'll drip down like a straw into another pot, so
Yeah.
you've got clean drinking water.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tuck for teaching me that shit.
Hey. That's tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really tight.
Yeah, I saw an episode of Mythbusters. They did that. They did a kind of like a survivalist thing,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but they used duct tape. So
Huh.
Bruh. If I could really choose a survivalist, I'm probably going with Bear Grylls.
right.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Bear Grylls, that motherfucker's bad as shit.
Yeah. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Who's that?
That dude, he's badass. He's the one who goes on. Didn't he take celebrities with him?
sometimes he had a bunch of different types of shows. One of them was like surviving with Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
And like basically what you should do if you ever get caught in like freezing water. So like they cut out two squares and he in ice, like 2-inch or 3-inch, 4-inch thick ice, whatever. He swam underneath there, came out. The first thing he did was he took his clothes off, got him in the fire, and then so his clothes didn't get wet, and then he got dressed. But like they did a body thermal thing, and his shit dropped. Fuck, he went from like was it 98.6 or 0.8 whatever to like 92.1. So he was
I've
this
never
close to
seen him.
hypothermia.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was, right above hypothermia levels.
Yeah.
And then right away he made a fire out of like 2 rocks and some shitty leaves because everything has moisture on it at that
Yeah.
point. So he's like, you have to find the right kind of leaves to start a fire. So that guy just knows how to survive and shit. But then
He knows his shit.
Gabriel told me that what he would actually do on that show was they would pretend, or not pretend, he would actually go out and do this type of shit. But like instead of sleeping there, they would pick him up on a helicopter and take him to a fucking
Hotel.
A hotel, yeah,
Yeah.
like a Hilton or some shit.
I just lost all respect. That's
I
not
mean,
even
he knows
cool.
how to do it. He just like,
Oh yeah, he was like,
Yeah, but that's still like, man, no, fuck that guy.
no, fuck those situations.
for
Well,
real.
yeah,
Yeah.
but why are you gonna sit there and go and say, "Oh, we're gonna go here"?
Well, no, because he's
but really, I'm
actually
not.
doing stuff. He's just not sleeping there.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit though, because he's supposed to be. You're not. He's sitting there. Every time people watch that show,
See,
they're
you're
making
the
him.
asshole.
No, they're making him money. We're making his ass money by watching him not sleep there in a hill.
Well, he's helping you to fucking like
I don't
survive it.
I don't care. I'm not. I don't watch it. I don't give a shit. But I'm just saying that's bullshit.
What are you bitching? What are you bitching for? Then?
For people who actually do watch, that's bullshit. He's
Hey,
a fraud.
if I could learn a few things, and I don't give a fuck where the man sleeps. I don't,
Oh,
give, a
yeah.
damn, I don't give a damn if he sleeps in the
then
back.
we should just show him. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not
Right?
gonna
He's
sleep
like-
here.
he's like, all right,
I'm
I
gonna
sh-
go
I-
to the Hilton.
all right,
He's
I
probably
show-
like tired of fucking
Yeah.
doing it because I mean he's doing it all his life. So
Well,
he's
yeah,
like, fuck
but
this.
then what the fuck you doing there? Then he just for the money. He should just be upfront and honest. Like, look,
Well,
I'm
I mean,
not sleeping
technically,
here.
he is doing his job. He's
Yeah.
just not sleeping there.
yeah,
He's supposed to be sleeping there.
Maybe.
He's giving off the impression that he's sleeping there, which makes it.
Shit, I mean, but
You know,
throughout the show, he's
that's
showing
bullshit.
you survival shit.
yeah,
That's still bullshit.
I don't know.
bullshit.
To me, it's not.
yeah.
Oh, it's total bullshit.
Oh, so all the survival shit is bullshit?
No, what he's doing is bullshit.
To
I
go to
don't
the
like that.
hotel to fucking just relax
Yeah,
after he
no.
just did his job.
This
Yeah,
man
no.
crawled inside of a volcano to boil
No,
water.
It
Yeah.
wouldn't, I would have a
I'm
problem
sleeping
with
in a
it.
hotel, too.
Well, I
For
would
real.
too, but the
Shit.
thing is, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna.
I don't think he ever did lie about
Yeah,
it.
No, he's giving off the impression. I can guarantee you, when the camera rolls and it's in the morning, his ass is in that fucking woods acting like, oh, I just
Well,
slept
no,
so
they never.
good.
I don't think they ever showed him waking up.
Oh,
it was
I'm
al-
sure-
it was
no,
just
they
always
did.
on to the next
yeah.
thing.
The
Yeah.
next thing that he
No.
has to do.
I've seen a couple clips of that, and it has always been under the impression that he stays there the entire time.
That's why I have a problem with where this man sleeps. It makes no sense at all.
No, it's not about that. It's the deceitfulness. He is deceitful.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
I'd be like, "Oh, hey man, you just made a fucking zip line out of like bat wings. Well, you got to sleep in this shit tent." I'd be like, "Hey man, how about we get you a Hilton? That way,
Yeah,
you
if
can
all
wash
of-
your ass."
And if
Yeah,
all
for
of this
real.
was on camera, then that's great.
Showing
Cool.
him surviving the Hilton.
Yeah, surviving the Hilton, surviving the
ordering
Motel
room
6.
service and shit.
That could be surviving the Motel 6.
That needs to be a series.
surviving. Surviving the 13th floor.
Bear Grylls here. I'm going to show you how to wipe your ass efficiently without busting your ass cherry. With this bullshit ass toilet paper.
Your room smells like cigarettes. I got
He makes a fucking air freshener out of the shitty soaps. All right, what you do is you grab this and you slap it on these shitty fucking fan blades.
Oh god.
You're only
That-
getting light from your
I wanna-
restroom.
I want to see that episode.
Right?
The Motel 6.
I'm Bear Grylls. Welcome to this asshole of a hotel.
No, he wants a real one to survive. You bring him over here to Somerville, though.
Damn.
Somerville Inn.
Oh, Jesus.
Let him survive. That's real survival right there.
Today, I'm going to show you how to fight off meth heads. Oh, fuck, that one doesn't got any teeth.
Zeke.
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 I can't tell if he's Mexican or Indian. It's pretty gnarly.
Alrighty then. I'll make some crystals.
I'm going to create a diversion with this fake meth that I'm using from sweat crystals.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's survival enough. Survival is a bitch. The survival of the methist.
Hey.
What are you thinking about?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah.
You just like totally zoned out.
Yeah, you scared me sometimes, brother.
For real.
I was just trying to remember,
For tomorrow?
like smoke signals and stuff like that.
Oh.
Oh.
How to properly do SOS and everything.
Oh. So maybe he couldn't go to that island. I would consider you a survivalist if you know all that kind of stuff.
Well, he knows his
have-
basics.
Yeah,
I have
basic.
the knowledge. I don't have the practical
Oh,
skills.
Yeah,
okay.
knowing the basics. Like I know how to fish without fucking fishing poles and shit, but like that doesn't make me a survivalist because I'm not efficient in it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like when Tom Hanks was trying to make a fire,
Oh,
you saw
yeah.
he fucked his hand up.
Yeah.
It took him 20,
He
30
became
minutes.
a survivalist.
Yeah. You learn that shit. Yeah.
I always love that movie though.
Oh, that movie's dope.
Yeah.
That's why you do a torsion bow.
Or what?
It's a little, kind of like a bow. You know, whenever they see you
Oh yeah,
rub the
yeah, yeah,
stick,
yeah.
Yeah.
instead you get like a second stick and like some string or like some vine, and basically you kind of do like that with the other stick, and it makes it go a lot faster. So
That's pretty dope.
yeah, or you get someone who has glasses and try to use
Magnify.
Yeah, the magnifying. Yeah.
I
That
know.
makes sense.
Yeah, Chuck used mine to start a fire like that. Well, no, Sean did.
Oh, for
Really?
real?
Yeah.
Your glasses?
Yeah, it works.
That's cool.
It was a little difficult because we were by a creek and there's
Yeah.
obviously a bunch of trees around there. So we had to, where we wanted to set up the fire, we couldn't do it there. We had to do it where there was enough sunlight coming through like the trees.
Yeah.
And he eventually got it. I was like, I've never seen that work before. He was like, do it all the time. He was like, just go to the store. In most survivalist backpacks, there's the little cheater glasses or whatever
Yeah.
that aren't good for shit. They'll have those in there for that purpose. That, and I can't remember what the fuck it's not a flint. It's called something else, but basically it's a flint. It's like a square that you just use on a rock, and it lets off big ass sparks.
Oh, I know what I know what you're talking about. Dang it, I
can't remember the exact name of it.
Me
but
neither.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about though. Fuck, I don't know.
Like all start or all starch
Yeah.
or something. I can't remember what it is.
All-Star. Somebody's...
Oh God.
Every time I hear that now,
Dude, my roommate would always play that song.
Me
for,
and I
like,
were just singing that
everything.
song the other night.
Oh, for real? Badass.
Because I don't know, like it popped into my head, and then I started singing it. I was like, "You remember that song?" She was like, "Yeah." So we both started singing it.
What was that? I saw a meme where they're all like, "You don't have to be a perfect singer to sing this song."
That was a great song back
I saw
in the day.
that video one time where someone totally switched the key up to every note was one note across the whole song.
Oh, Jesus.
So it sounded really creepy. And then, but
Really?
they did it to his mouth too. So it was just like one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. It was like, somebody once told me the world. I was like, oh shit, the fuck is this?
No, my favorite is that they like change songs where you hear like a song, but it's actually them like doing the Smash Mouth song. Like for example, like the Black Parade. Dun, 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 dun. They'd actually play that song.
Oh, okay. So basically, you're saying it's like using, I guess, a different tune or something?
Yeah, different tune.
Different tune, but to the words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So it'd be like,
That sounds weird, huh?
Somebody once told me
Yeah.
the word. Yeah. And I'd be like, what the hell?
Does it sound weird or what?
No, it's just funny.
Oh, okay.
And then my roommate was always sending me shit like that, like different renditions of that song.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
different renditions of.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I think you could do that with a lot of songs. 'Cause
Yeah.
It seems like, and I think Zeke will probably back me up on this, and you will too. It seems like at least a lot of songs, at least like a lot of popular ones, are generally around the same beat per minute, aren't
Yeah.
they? About
Yeah.
what, 120?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Usually
so-
that's the
I've
the
heard
standard.
that, and I think that is right.
And then sometimes some songs are in the same key. Mm-hmm. So for example, or if not, you could always just tune it to that key. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, I mean, I don't even know if all adults really know that fucking ABC song and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star are the exact same tune.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that.
But was
when
it,
you're a kid, though, you know, they don't tell you that.
You listen to Slipknot, right?
Yeah.
So there's like video of them like someone like smashed together like Baby and Slipknot
Justin
together.
Bieber and Slipknot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's
No,
like
I
I
haven't
think
heard
it's
that.
Baby's beat and then they're like singing
Huh.
and it just fits in. Like literally
Perfect.
fits. Yeah, perfectly.
I'm going to listen to that. No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's
didn't know that.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's an old video, but it's really dope.
It just really fits in. Basically that's what
Well,
they're
I don't
doing.
like Justin.
Well, no, you don't really hear him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just literally like them like psychosocial
Yeah.
to that beat
That's
the whole
crazy.
way.
You hear this little boom, boom, down, dun, dun, boom, and it's like real poppy, and then
Yeah.
I saw my. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
It's great.
You're like, what just happened?
I did my time.
Can you do me a favor? Could you send that
Yeah.
to the group chat just so that way I just know I don't have to go searching for it
Yeah.
because I actually want to hear that.
It's pretty badass.
Yo, not to keep harping on this, Tiger King. Have you seen it yet?
I heard y'all talking about it. I saw the thing on it. Like I was like, nah, I'm not gonna
See,
watch that.
Mother was the same way. I was like, trust me. I was like, you have to. She was
I
like,
don't know.
She was like,
me and I have been talking about it.
Well, she was like,
I need
she was
to
like,
watch
she was
it.
like, I don't want to watch it if it's stupid. I'm like, that's the reason you watch it because
Yeah.
it's fucking stupid.
We-
She was like,
we were
I don't want
talking.
to. I just don't want to text you and be like, what the fuck did I just watch? I'm like, you're going to text me. What the fuck did I just watch? I'm like, it's that fucking dumb.
I
like-
tell people, it's like, it's ridiculous. You might lose some brain cells, but it's great.
Yeah.
Well, me and we've been talking about it. It's just I just have to really sit down, like take time to do it.
I'll say
'cause,
this:
you know,
it's the dumbest shit you didn't know you needed to watch.
I heard you saying that
Yeah.
before. So
That's the best way to describe it. Some of the dumbest shit. You
well, I
didn't know
heard
you
what's
needed
his
to
name talking about it, and like I was dying laughing
watch.
just
Oh,
whenever.
Jared?
Yeah.
that dude's funny as fuck.
When he was talking about like he said in like the first 5 seconds that like he
Oh,
just
yeah.
like
Oh,
spewed
yeah.
milk all over his TV.
Yeah, see, because I was totally against it. Totally against it. Sarah
Mm-hmm.
was like, "You gotta watch this. Because she saw the first episode." And I was like, "I'm not. This shit is not gracing my fucking eyeballs." I was like, "I'm not watching this." And then 2 seconds in, some motherfucker's getting drugged around by a cat. I was like, "Oh, I'm in."
You son of a bitch.
I'm in. If I get to see this gay dude with a fucking porn stats getting drugged around by a tiger, I'm fucking in. That's all I got. That's all you
And
had to
then
show
all
me.
the memes
I'm-
that come with it, too.
I'm pretty sure eventually we probably will watch it, but it's not like something that's like, oh my god, I have to watch it right now.
Right.
You know, I have.
But it should be.
Dude, that meme that I sent you about, like, how Joe Exotic sees the world.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen
You
it.
seen it? Okay.
Yeah,
So.
it was me, Navar, Charlie, Jared, and Israel. That's what we're the ones who saw it.
Oh, okay.
And we were just
Babe, have you
fucking-
seen it yet?
No,
No.
You haven't?
he probably won't.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
like-
he's barely catching up to some of the shows that we recommended.
Yeah.
Even if.
We've told you this before and talked about this. We'll be like,
Yeah.
hey Brian, you should watch The Witcher. It's dope. It's a video game you love and played. And he's like, I don't know, it doesn't seem cool. And then 3 months later, he's like, dude, have you seen The Witcher? We're like, bitch, we fucking told you about it, you fucker. He's one of those hipsters. Israel called him a hipster because he's like, actually, my bad. Yeah, he called him a hipster because he has to find it himself. Is it on vinyl? Can't
It's in cassette.
yeah. I actually only listen to my music on 8-track.
God. So you don't think you're gonna watch it then? For real?
I don't know.
Maybe get bored enough.
Yeah, if I get bored enough.
Maybe.
I mean, it's really retarded. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about it, like, and it kind of, because of the way y'all were talking about it, that's what kind of made me curious. Because I'm like, it's been a long time since I've come across something that I'm like,
It's just
You know?
nuts, dude. Like, the
I was-
shit that happens.
the way
like,
the way I was explaining it to Mother, I was like, okay, like, well, Jared explained it best. It's nothing but a climax.
yeah,
right?
that's what he was saying.
So, like, I was telling my mom, I was like, once you think you figure some part of the story out, you're like, oh, okay, I see where they're going. They throw another angle. You're like, well, where the fuck did that come from? and then they'll take it back to the other story. And you're like, well, how the fuck did that intertwine with that? And then they're like, out of nowhere, just some dude with 30 wives. You're like, who the fuck is this guy? You know? And then you're like, then you find out that it's somehow intertwined with. You're like, holy sheep shit! Like,
Wow.
yeah. It's an overload of retardedness.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's so funny. It's so worth it.
I mean, like, eventually, like, my God, like, you see all this happening, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Homeboy almost becomes governor of a state.
Shut up.
For real.
You've got to be shitting me. I know this dude's
19%.
an idiot. Like, there's no way.
19%. And then they have, like, interviews of people who were just like, man, I vote for that guy because he will tell the truth. My God. And I'm just like, how? How? What the fuck?
No, oh Lord, Governor.
Yeah.
So
I
it
mean-
really is just a popularity contest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, that guy shouldn't have fucking 19%.
I was gonna
That's
say it sounds like he really shouldn't even be allowed to walk. So I mean,
well after all the
I don't
tiger
know how-
after all the tiger attacks he's been through, he barely can. So
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's good.
motherfucker's got a brace, a crutch, all kind of shit.
You see him walking around with like everything.
Yeah, I saw the thing for it, like him
a
with that
jacket
crutch and that.
Yo, did you hear the DMX song?
What DMX song?
I'll play it for you after the show. It's the Carol fucking Baskin DMX song.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking dope. But anyway, we're starting to talk about shows and movies, so you know what that means.
Yeah.
What?
Time to
It's
get
time to go.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
We just
Dude,
happen to like movies.
Yeah. I try.
I mean, we watch a lot of. I watch a lot of
Yeah.
movies.
I've been trying to get into a bunch of different movies and shows and shit. I got we talked about that movie, The Platform, on STS 420. If you like those type of movies, you should definitely check it
The
out.
platform.
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Well, I'll tell you after because I already talked about it. So, but yeah,
Well, you didn't go far enough.
No, I didn't.
yeah. 'Cause
She only pressed, like, the
you know what's
first part.
funny?
I didn't
That's
finish.
the only format that we have to the show is towards every STS 420 and Loudmoufs. Movie talk starts, and it's like, all right, it's time to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we did enough time. I'm tired of being in y'all's presence. He made it really big this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you already get about this bitch?
No.
Yeah.
No.
He was really no. He's having fun.
Yeah, I'm good.
James just hit me up.
Oh, for real?
He's like, "Who y'all got tomorrow?" I was like, "I don't know." Sure, you want to come out in this, in these times, though?
in these
For real.
times, in these
And then
end
you gotta
times.
come back.
Yeah, that's right. He probably shouldn't.
Wait, James, is that the one
Who sounds black? Yes,
Okay, I think I'm getting confused with the one. Who's the one who came in the full suit?
Ethan.
Okay, okay.
Ethan, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. So, if you're listening to this, then that episode will have already happened. So I guess you'll have already known.
Well, you should have already
and this
known.
whole conversation was fucking pointless. We don't got no fucking sense, dog.
Sorry, we were retarded.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're just retarded. I apologize for my comrades being retarded.
Exotic 2020. All right, yo, let's get the fuck up out of here. Episode 5.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right?
episode 5. Peace.
Peace.